that word no incompetent Mahama administration. Omo kaya maybe na etete me nti me yi omo ano normally me yi sa ne omo na no. Enso mo ka trade fair me ka chom se hwe. Montana omampenya akonja no so da. Ehon from ampo emmo mo da. Enti munnim se na etitie. Me se ejuma no ennafon. Ejuma din ye. Enti obia eboa edidru baby no obia beje no de ato aso. O say din wo ho. Unnim hwe incompetent Mahama incompetent ma. Omo omoka broni kasa. Omo brofo ne broni for dem there. Me ka say Ghana for brofo ne bi. Ezu it's about incompetent Mahama administration. And this MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you 1 district, 1 factory. Enya brofo kwa no muka slangs omo. Ye ka twimpo ye ka slangs. Ghana ye mobododo. Ghana ye mobododo. Ghana nye here mine. Yet is castle. I come there. Ezu. Me say slang no. En fact me fie. Niba kasasa no aka say hey Charlie akwe oyo obinfo. Fellow Ghanaians. En fact ma. Ezu.
Ushe North na Ushe Zongwa 2 strongholds Dr. Baumia Bejina ebe tofom. And tofom so NDC timi win election. Voter region, me call Jina voter region, make more votes. I'm a MPP. Why voter region? Make more votes. I'm a voter. And yes sir. Make voters so make enti almost strongholds no nyina ebe shaky omo. Enintina omusuro Dr. Baumia Sano. Yes sir. Because omunyina nim say me bejina ho a mema omu showdown.
Well, for Mamma Munyina, good evening. Akwa Baba Jasu Jumede, all live on OK 101.7 FM. So, Mamma Akwaba, yeah, joining and a big discussion, the fire, and I may promise Opa because we're looking at 2024 election. Election will be a target. It is going to be one of the most critical turning around elections for Ghana, 2024 elections. Because they said that President Kufuor can and maybe no one party. Biani followers cannot win elections for Ghana. Party back uno followers munkwamu to me win elections Ghana. If you look at the statistics, they're very clear. MPP for it's about me any abra year campaign gidi. They are starting with a deficit minus 2.4%. MPP for 50. It is a Black Stars. Any another country ball I share back dada. And I hear permutation in league, a group name woman Ghana da form. Not just to score, but you need the number of goals. Ebema wetimi average ewo sa group na wom no abenim a permutation level. MPP campaign no mo yesesi ano a group permutation level. They need to permit no metimi abenim because they are starting with a deficit of 2.4%. That is the last election 2020 elections no. Now I'll tell you why between Canada, Japan supporters or Baumia supporters also be any down. This is not the time. And I say no makan kofontie. This is not the time. When you know we party full soldiers. Nya time amukodi obi atem. 10 years solve a problem and we need vote. Abroche for me ade am support Ken, mo support Baumia nyina. This is the time mo support Mahama. Mumra from ye registration exercise about to ye mu a process. the attempt or claim to rig elections no enye one episode eye processing and then Pesa White ekano was the NDC and to me on collate resource and collate resource no collation elections I say elections see a wiemu and I win no na no po boatem be kire hanum say NDC ni MPP fo nyina ka elections ye wiemu omunim enti na Ghana ye ka elections kra ye wi ye say fair free and fair and kasi ye wiemu tie yeah elections are there's nobody and I say election committee and election third party watchdog be election monitors election observers am be catch us about to because we Africa yem America about to cross ye jelly nkofo Donald Trump nkofo ye jelly because they were attempts to rig the elections. There were attempts to rig the elections even in America. And the elections are say the election was then free and fair. Omon kasi yem free and fair. And fair, would you go and Google the meaning of the word fair? Fair nature say bonnet crack or more. Bonnet mean substantial enough to undermine or to change the results of the elections. Until we are and this people are aware of how elections are rigged. Until a registration, I know me na word will be I don't want register me call for the timing of the registration, the place of registration, how the conduct of the registration will determine how the elections will be rigged. See a very again pa. And the party for you know him. And sana ya to abana dana ya to abana so why you be waiting me their file con. Because in the last election I'll do some analysis and show you why I were critical because NDC ni MPP na say see Obie kuta about therefore between 4 and 5 million voters. Or me a party full soldiers. Omonu didi atema, you only energize your party base. You don't do focal to anybody. Floating voters and they determine elections. I say we maka. Nkofo me di matemba, I won't take politics as to forget you. Udi matema, it won't change anything. What I say? Floating voters. And you are Canadian Japan supporter, and about me supporter, and I said Mahama supporter. Your job is to bring people to cross the carpet. Cross the carpet from baby and now to elections. Never can 5 million now could wait to cross it. The last elections, no registered voters and then what Ghana 17 million, 17 million 27,664. Me can be 17 million 27,641 registered voters. Out of this total number of registered voters, right? Yeah, 9.4 million, only 18 years to 35. Out of this whole number of about 17 million registered voters, you have 9.4 million, only 18 years and 34. Only for the first time voters, 2.6 million. You see why I can Japan? Enya fans no. Onya fans among the young people because bebreno uko kasa na Rollins yesi onim. Even Kufuor cry onim Kufuor time asem. Sa time na fe na yawo no. They are now there 18 years. Omo e wo mbe 2004 ne ade no. Afa na omo di 18 ne ade omo ye first time voters. E bi afa na omo di 2020 bibi. Omo first election omo to 2020. They sankofo ne 2.6 million. They want something. Omo pe bibi, omo pe answers, omo pe adwuma. Omo so na dodo no omo ye SSS omo nya adwuma nye. Omo ye SHS omo nya adwuma nye o. Those are the people. That is why Canada Japan fan base ne costo no. But also because and yes fan base keke costo. This is why we Canada Japan nipa you must get answers. And to be clear say o candidate you see na make dey bia say party full soldiers mo na mo ka ho pa na party bia betena konwa so a obuga na for kwase ano. Moka ho and a party bia betena konwa so a obuga na for kwase ano because nipa no opposition e bia o ye campaign a mo mpese e beka na asem nipa no opposition no ye campaign a mo mpese e beka na asem eni obi ba omia o ya ade pa ba o mistake u sintonie yes what analysis ya nipa ne strength ya any weaknesses ya any strength ya any weaknesses ya opportunities or what I say enti ba omia strength so ya sitting vice president or ye adwuma any ade so ho enti ni nyina no abrante ba ko prince what madam your frontal wig is not correct but to from me wanyansa o me fam sika to wigs from enti dada na me sheti ya to problem why tough problem obisi voice number I'll make sure say ebeba because I was say to me ba na nyina ye hu de koso e wo Ghana and this is the reason why I'm saying say ye here eniema betimi aboa na o man Ghana etumi akona anim no enti voice there was say mutumi ma ne ba what I say hanti mun check ma me say the voice ne ba because I've tried to adjust ni nyina say de etie no o say etumi ba na mun nyina mu ko Ghana no baby edun de ni abre pa I was say etumi pese Ghana ne ma ni nyina betimi akona anim no ma na fa nto ma pefra mpacho mun check ma me say aba na because this time it should be coming enti na make say party bia ni one ma no nko ane supporters ono nko ane supporters ebetimi asesa abato e was a party full soldiers no omo ye floating voters mbeka full soldiers ho na yetumi across it na yetumi anya ye friends a full squad because if you look at last election na make say nipa 17 million 27,641 to abana emu about 4 to 5 million omunyina to NDC and MPP. Let me show you MPP for nya 51.2% for Nanado no total vote Nanado nya 6,692,630 Mahama nya 6,170,492 enti we mumpoya the floating voters e ka ho no eno na who deduct floating voters from what me say NDC ni MPP ni obi ekuta about 5 million enti floating voters and beka ho a untumi wini floating voters and beka ho a untumi wini enti you cannot insult floating voters say kwiafo why you can't and I make sure so omo young people na omo to about for the first time 2020 no omo kwaye 2.6 million. These are first time voters and I make sure say most of these first time voters here Canada Japan call for they see that ono ye businessman ono we leaders will be more but then make sure say yes SWOT analysis of all the candidates enti ya pen Mahama your friend saying the strength say Mahama strength is our experience why you sitting president that onimeduma nani so people remember him uboni dia nya fe na ko chechem so ye hwan he has the recall ni weaknesses NDC ba power no some of the issues omunya ye corruption charges any ade omadwuma omoye na Mahama na kasa ne ma bi mo on man koye obetena konwa sa he will do it differently including S gracious so obeye free ho so oba wo ye nipa minister udi 7 se hu no obepam straight obetene number of ministers so these are all weaknesses Mahama but there's also opportunities. Yefa Canada Japan you're very experienced politician about parliament since 2001 Akonyana Canada Japan to so parliament na NDC for there it was one of the NDC strongholds Canada Japan that is that area or MPP stronghold ni strength ni bi no or your businessman or ska or resources ni strength ni bi no Canada Japan or relationships our build ni strength ni bi no or core ground or a grassroots person boys ni ade penasem or strength ni bi no ni weaknesses Canada Japan ni old in some okeka nkofo di o matem kofo tieti o na so omo clash oni omo clash ye human relations a problem is Canada Japan able to hold relationship to that china and some what can be a Charlotte say what can be tia and maybe a fan personal be seen there or man fan channel some serious allegations are people and also any weaknesses can Canada Japan work on them yes he can work on them for obi to say about me or your certain vice president or experience or kakra or dean or marketing home from 2012 2008 into ohiasa obabo ni dia afa na okọ chirem se baomia na ye hwan wo ho adwuma na ni so it's easy to build on it baomia weakness be say ni weakness be ni say what akonwa so a certain vice president this is the time Ghana has experienced the worst economy yako IMF ne World Bank although he promised that say yanko IMF ne World Bank bio that issue is going to come back and bite baomia he needs to give answers why did Ghana go back to baomia to IMF and then no friend Mahama so incompetent Mahama na there on one economy come back to IMF how about Baumia weakness can he work on them yes is Baumia going to get the support of Alan and also about Baumia weakness because and then Alan no one channel Alan be a dangerous wounded animal he can do anything obet me so on the support you be akro information be all fam hono or the beka come obi no the more be so it will be serious about affected Baumia say MPP party in the divisions na wo hono Kufuor faction, Nanado faction is railing its head. Again, you have this Asante-4 group. You have Achim Caucus of one almost Bibia Bosono is there. All these things are weaknesses. Ewa Baumia camp mo. Say one to anko undermine anko ti issues nasi ya. Obema obia jene akwa ye ne say oh you oh yeah then o candidate ni ye nti wo a wo ye food soldier no these are the analysis men ye food soldier o ye stomach food soldier de obenya nti kakra obenya nti de wo no anti no afa o ti food soldier da what you say enye sa na ye no don't do food soldiers asem you sit down and enti na on say that na Kennedy Japan ko kan show down no and I like Baumia. I say Baumia is a very smart person. That's one of Baumia's strength. One who say Kennedy Japan ko kan show down and the term show down be popular no Baumia fa one on the video na me boy and one so can say hey obe NDC for show down no wafa that he's being smart about it. You see, being smart and taking you back to Kennedy Japan showdown video no. Wow, say I'm ranting me no be good edinechia. I'm G phone if in them. That is the kind of food soldier you should be. Oh yes, food soldier also support Baumia, also support Alan. Also Alan Crowder says we in one film. Also support Ken, also support Mahama. You should be a food soldier or party be beer. You should be able to tell your party is that be had it wrong. The young man took the phone from Kennedy Japan because Oman Jia, Oman Jia, and Kebayasem. And Kobunim the idea can Kennedy Japan betting. That's Sana Boa Onipa Udinachino. You help the person you are following because unim send nipano, unim the strength, unim the weaknesses. And on a debia, a candidable on my penny excellence in Anado, a subose. Nanado Tiakonya Sunka, the people around Nanado should be bold enough to say, Senya may be Kosu, not say nya. They should be able to tell Nanado, hey, Nanado, hold out on a true. A hot true. At the same a bar association conference will keep Kosa. Nanado Ako Council, your clearing agent. And I get the question, your true speech in a man, no, a by force or debate to speech, and no bashim. A by force or dear no bashim, and a bar association for the Asia. It can be an issue, say a purely legal issue. And I become once a man, then although and also a legal issue, because the issue was that. And Crawford, many serious allegations have been made against them. And the president was clearing them. But was that the perfect forum? I also penny you or no, if you ask me, no. And did they be a so what almost say? And Crawford now, what and China, what I say? Almost uncle for do baby also to be catch a president, a higher. Yes, you penny or henny. I own Crawford mutunufono. When he said, sending to macro to no quantity, akoko, sabi akoko fees or the numcro. And that is why if you look at MPP, almost scandal baby barbonting and son of many almost scandal about barbonting. Because more critics. It's in Uncle for movies near there, no more movie where you the threat and for from critics, internal critics, no much the higher say. It may say the process to rig elections, it started from registration exercise. It's in a minority for any abreno. Party NDC near people, no matter power that into omunim. Na I obviously Baumia copy no ye show down and yes why he's being smart now who can say and China for copy America for technology momu usuma they are taking over. China for buy omu share and develop technology be a bruise to be out they copy from the West. No their tongue. No, in your market. Look at how the economy is even threatening American economy. Donald Trump will take on America for. That is how it is. That is how it is. Until a year no to me say Ghana elections no year corner. And elections are simple. We are party food soldier. These are the things. Man, yes, yeah, we meet to MPP to me MPP. Yeah, we meet to NDC to me NDC. There be tobo. There are critical issues. There one crop for. Omu nim their role is here. Omu nim their kufuor kraba 2001, 2004. Oh yeah, omu nim. They were not born. Ya woman so asata my friend ya woman, my friend already 80. Those number no, some number of first time voters in Kwano. 2.6 million first time voters from your young people. Voters are already between 18 and 35 years, 9.4 million. You see why? And this is the age bracket of unemployment. In 2 years, by way a candidate now Baumio, Mahambo, Akeno. If you don't address the unemployment issue, Masao Mobugo. But now people are asking critical questions. So be able to say, or 50 Ghana cedis did ne ebesa. Or 50 Ghana cedis did ne ebesa. The young voters from Maban 18 to 35 years for no, omokwaya 9.4 million out of the 17 for no 17 million voters here Ghana no 9.4 million. Already between 36 and 45 years near 3.3. So omo penny for no 36 to 45 no omo 3.3 million omo no also into who person targeting now candidate to buanwa, especially abroche for mo for some pe baumia, mo pe Kennedy, mo pe mama yentina broche nye de. You have to look at issue a suit young people, no, because young people no 3 times or more money, no, or more money between 36 and 45 near 3.3 pe. And Kwalana already between 18 years and 35, no, only 9.4 million voters. You don't joke with this kind of number. Fanibio, a man kwa voters, no, 8.22, 8 million, 8.22 million. A man kwa voters 8.81, 8.81. It will address issue na unya ema momo babonte momo beto abamawa. Even if all women, all registered women vote for you, what we need 50+1 wenya. Because don't forget, me nanado ne Mahama assessment no. Maham nanado cry 51% load the winning no. The total vote is 6,692,630 votes. And no put a man 51.2% no. It if a man kwa to abamawa oko. But it's possible say man in beto abama because a man a bit 2 NDC, a bit 2 MPP. A man also a bit 2 NDC, a bit 2 MPP. So what you need is that if you get about 60% of women to vote for you and get 60% of men to vote for you, cross the line. That is why I we per man, all the year campaign, and we need elections that. It took a campaign here, a first can so Kennedy Japan per man, and Juma. Anya Juma because and then ne obi kra nya yanko e Canadian Japan girl. So nim so benyes ka to aduane adi. Enti wo di campaign nya Juma. Wo di koye campaign to sia Mahama say Mahama pegese anya Juma. O kai the MPP for ye supposedly if MPP camp na drop here because if you have studied elections the same year you understand some of these things say a free opponent camp. Okay 2000 year election last minute no ma kwa kofa Tracy watching a Miss Bell video be a voice about and say papa no and the perception was papa no Mahama didn't do anything because obia na Ghana no 90% omunya yanko omo boy kra ne Mahama I cannot call onya more money sikam for the budget fans enya news o fan ma person asem de be ba omia or yiribi aye friend of Ramatu and ordinacy and wakwa Samira news enya news enya pay because 8.8 million Ghanaians no me man or moto abano omunya yakwa come here ba omia last wife kan come here ba omia last wife inti e ma pe entoba e influence vote obia pe ma and I Kennedy Japan and na again Samira enya ni obia yo big girl ansa na obi be wale obi obia yo big girl enya news obia yo big girl entoba yeah the actual campaign na what ground no She said the American youth from Kwano, 9.4 million. This is juicy gold. Voting gold that amount. If you speak to the minds of 9.4 million, if you talk to sa youth, if you can't send me a dumb come 9.4, say 60 to 80% about what matter, you're on your way to win the elections. 60% about what you're on your way to win the elections. There could be an wafa. There could be a bonus and a debebro. To book na analysis. And ya attend you. Who could do opponent at my way? Who could do a biatano a MPP for no more DNDC at a mania and Twaba. MPP for now, they fancy a momo. And NDC and no more DMPP for now to Mentwaba. NDC for now, now ginger mono. Almost just a mad that crowd when you know member to NDC. It doesn't change anything. It is the floating voters out here to cross carpet. No more crossing the so the other swa. Now for when your next one now open say wunyano. Out of this na no. I say me can be say what's your cry now and I say and I say Accra and your litmus test too. Accra is just a fraction of the total votes. Don't forget Accra Sukuta the largest population. But Accra soon a floating voters do now so good. Accra floating voters do now go Accra. And you focusing here maybe now your campaign is a tailor-made. Me call region be me who asama American. Me who the American pa omokuma so. Me who use the one me was say me sure ma me ni omukasa. What I should tell them. Why I should tell them what I should tell them. Ni nyina ka campaign ho. We betimi about. The reason why make us say obi ti say first MPP for election where I yakon omo -1 dada. MPP4 are going into 2024 election with -1. That is why I made 2 MPP4 for the BSA. Montomo bo. Mo scandal no mistakes. Mo mane mra for mansa. reducing your maybe if one almost say breaking the 8. Mahama uncle can breaking the 8. Oh. Mahama no he who is down fears no fall. On no underdog no by elections him. Pressure be a so. What I say? Mahama no pressure be a so. Pressure be a so. And he is coming in with, don't forget, last election 2020, no, NDC vote to cost by 2.7%. 2.7%. Omuluzu, sa 2.4% to 2016. 2020, na sanko phone baby, floating voters in baby. Oma disappointed in MPP, no masaba. And to who we NDC full soldier, I'm sorry, I would did floating voters as them. And you see, last maybe I Ashanti region, the actual, obi to say I don't call the. We NDC ni now target I don't call why a mistake because I don't call you big influence to Ashanti region. Kumasenkwa vote a good Ashanti. Kumasenkwa a vote of a population of 5.6% a million, 5.6 million. Kumasenkwa. I don't call school. I don't call companies. I don't call radio ni TV stations or Kumase. If I don't call me madonko. Nadam for the Mahama. No one he's even told me time Mahama what power no more Mahama de buana. The number of people he has employed. Sanko phone now or yerenum, ekununum, ebusiafo, wafase ni ade. Into each adonko worker and multiply the person by all the average 3 people. So adonko employ by 300 people and multiply by 300 they 300 times 300 they and look at that. Se papa no kwanko jina ho. Now see or yet campaign undermining NDC. You see the number of votes NDC bet me lose. Because on a year, obi didia, sadi pakron beto be ama NDC. Said the papa na kashe years and Mahama tia kunyazo. As the papa say if you am bomb Mohammed, I'm sorry. Because of the Oyemano support or the man local industries. And I don't conquer. I've seen businesses, company be Accra East Legon. On no cry Kumasini, but catch himself if you Mahama tia kunyazo nimse ye MPP for, but shada fry and when government was giving loans, am I a bossian, see and find you my ma $1 million so mo fanya adwuma omo na frame no mo ka chem company no is legon me pesa my boys boss na kasa na frame no ka kire me. And you see, and this is why NDC with Muntaka, and Muntaka is a kasa same way sir. And I've seen NDC doing some work with Lowen until I applauded them, say they are working on Ashanti region. I can't the other regions. It's with MPP for deficit of 2.4%, no, would do raw for pay over cross the line into opposition. Because already 2.4 no crash say one 9 back opposition that is MPP. One 9 back is your opposition. But then with a fresh candidate or a bit second, and I say a year first say and I say Baomiam, then you know say when you don't want to win your message, the papa be catch us 9.4 million youth no. Omoye between 18 and 35, no more a dozen 9.4 million people now. Then you can get a year. It's about one and yes simple sir. This is the time a registration. You want to make sure, say, your people are registered. And you want to support NDC, MPP, independent or whatever. Men trouble change can say no. And now we're crossing can open. Yeah, the voting about constituency to register. That is the beginning of the rigging. Make sure, say, we deal with her. We didn't want to man and the answer because see, according to statistical service, you have population over every electoral area, every polling station. Et one ko to obi be registration udimu e do elections now omo de confirm be fit Togo ni Benin ni ade any Burkina ni Cote d'Ivoire beto. So registration is the main thing. That is why minority for the raising flag about electoral commission searching China obi anko register or district of. Look at the poverty level in Ghana. She come wa Ghana. She Ghana with an inflation of 43%. Kasika cry demand most people. Lobby fair price is difficult. Now we say onipa no ko register ni dia. Uncle district electoral office and sana wako tu. Nipa do send ebetimi akọ. Nipa do send and ebetimi akọ. Nipa do send ebetimi akọ. It is very important to say electoral commission for will make sure that the year registration is like they should do it like young fan ko electoral areas. Me that is what I will insist. Parties I would only even MPP should be able to tell electoral commission say registration should not be limited to region a district office. Now only si ko adbe fat run no kada ko district officer. Not just ono the on ni diana. You have disenfranchised the person. And only a time na a honorable ahiko ka na ko force nam se masa free your mind na kan wasem. They all wa dream na here and yes ogba Ghana they will become first what bro forget it. Se nipa na enye sika amfa trotro ankon kotro ni din wo district EC officer na che se ya ntro ndi ana. The elections registration should be in the places where it has to be. Baby ayeye dada no. First electoral areas, schools in your church, they won't try to write it there. Write it there. No bearding come. I feel or bearding come we are. The onus is on the parties. NDC in the MPP. More than the onus is on you say you will police the voters register. Mama who said registration na be ba bontain the book no genuine. At least to a large extent. E be we are why you campaign on the ground for your party. Me see obiso do NDC onye abone e right. Inti na multi-party democracy. Na Ghana for nyina kra ye say ye support MPP kra say nyeye. Nyankopon kra nipa ka so obi ase omko build the tower. Akọ heaven kra Nyankopon kra catch say wrong. Am osisa nipa language. Now they also obi am support NDC. And obi am support MPP. And obi am support Ken. And obi am support Baomi. A choice. Oh, the obi so one de a choice. That is what Nyankopon ma obi akokromoti no. To abano said dia ope. To abano said dia ope. Enya attempt the me asema me maka from beginning besi na me didi attempt. It is pure analysis. Opa men fa me say 2016 NDC ye catch NDC say massa ground enye ma hwa mo be lose election mo be ko position say o mo fionko e na o mo di attempt pa in June 2016 NDC ankasa koye internal research e na o mo hu so betimi lose na fa NDC ay desperate no ma start na journalist for yama journalist for sika no mo ke bi mom to the extent ye friend journalist for ko jubilee na ye di sika to table so me ye friend me se menko na ya to no sia na ye di amanko for fa edi ne ba mo se e fi akam say hey mo share listen him maso be yes rough afọ mo mu say enkofo o mo koje ye no mo koje me fi obi MPP ti akonwa so ene. We are telling MPP from 2020 na catch MPP they move back opposition 2008 and Sama na president Kufuor Okono ye catch MPP for some back opposition omo entie omo so by June omo ye internal research and omo so back opposition omo ya na election start for second round e copy time omo lose poto party for entie. And more worrying is party full soldiers never listen. Party full soldiers muntie. Yeah, analysis near choice about me and strength in here, about me and weakness near Canada Japan strength in here, Canada Japan weakness near Mahaman strength in here, Mahaman weakness you must see and penasem. It's issue base. Would the now start to say oh working on Nipanwa? Who candidate now you will see that your candidate will come up perfect. Your candidate will come up perfect. Democracy for now, UK, Germany, US, that's how they do their democracy. Because America, President Biden said, because UK for Prime Minister, India, said, in fact, previous ones have been more pressure, more issue based. And I tell you, Obi obedi atembi ono na den na ye coins and do baby e what you do. Issue wo hono ma obetimi dey aboa to start marketing your candidate now candidate na do so now candidate no do one ma candidate na tiase me say MPP for they are going into 2020 election no with a deficit and me na me records where electoral commission records minus 2.4% a vote or vote so tey from 2016 MPP for total vote omunya ye no e bedu 2020 na so ate 2.4%. NDC vote omunya ye 2016 Ebedu 2029 NDC for vote ekosoro. This is not a party udi atem. Because NDC na nine baako wa bemu dada. MPP for nine baako opposition dada. It MPP for must double work to win the elections. Breaking the 8, MPP for must do double work to break the 8. Wow. NDC for so amo de kakra bi so ombeko. But me kan say akra na me interest e bet enye better so. Because we NDC ni so now di agra he ubetimi ebe kitikiti ubetimi opposition simple. Because MPP for to me your homework is say no mo correct anomalies kakra bi e wo public perception economy ni grow kakra omo your homework omo to me patch up na unity bo omo ntem omo creating jobs kakra ma youth na ye 9.4 million no omo mo be say even 2-3 million po omo nya adwuma ya MPP can win the elections. In the elections who busa me ne if you are who will win the election, nobody can tell you. Only pan catch us NDC nebe win and MPP nebe win obwa. Elections or monitor Ghana elections 1 week can change things in elections. 1 week can change things in elections. Obwa. Tobo we have like a year to go. My year went na to boni anya analysis of the rest of the month na aka no campaign afei na nkrofo ho nsem beba afei na nkrofo ho nsem beba it is IGP the area koso amate say sofo bi say na IGP can take MPP to opposition. IGP cannot take anybody to opposition. When am we na matumani asi police for any institutions so obi anya institution. What you say branch ba ko say den Patrick Kugbesika or say if you are losing your integrity or you are becoming more than a show journalist. Minya gay, minya lesbian. Ti a show need the ambato magic captain ba na bo me mama so. I shall go enjoy I shall more than to be a lesbian. Send me pa me kwa koda also binya fa wo fa Kofi Adoma bese fa wo fa hyehyɛ aka me ya shall no wo de ohumi kura ya busa no say if you are no this is more thing we style bi we style bi already sisi budada ho prof and I say sisi budada ho say we me go lesbian I shall dem pesa title no because me tell makra come tina me I shall for 90 or come tina come 8 come 7 come 4 I shall for nkwa na any omote and yeah I prefer that shall that me lesbian yeah kapu fa wo fa hyehyɛ forget kra na we nya asema o kan me vim me bebu ana o gas ebe ya me ya forgetting eti na me carry issues no to bo na cement issue ni ye na ye o candidate no moa na boa no this is the time what I say eti MPP for enye damn deal sa so mu opposition omunai ba ku si opposition NDC for so enye damn deal sa so ma wini omunai ba ku aba mu nti omoye kakra so super with an average with an increase of 2.7 per tier NDC for gains no it was even more than MPP for also so floating voters in bebre to my NDC floating voters no MPP for lose vote 2.4% but NDC for gaining 2.7.3 na can referee floating voters. You see why floating voters is important. You see why NDC odidi obi atem no because all those people you are insulting business people any ade omu nyira ye potential floating voters. Omu vote no be count dia ho pe bra wa cross it. Omu vote no be count dia ho pe wa cross line no wo abamu. Enti uba say na se mahama ko campaign hu Lordina. Eya kakra na esi next year uba hu Lordina o game nim. Because she's bringing brown half votes. She's bringing the Chrome brown half 4. She's bringing Eastern region. She's bringing business people. Because my mama Ire Lordina, we're a businesswoman. It will be an no him or idea or Makona or Kansia, but so kind ni cruise or identify with them. Nina and Crawford students on your Muko school near the Nina General and Ma or Ba Power Boa Nina and Crawford and straight Nibino. Baumianso the NS campaign, I am not the Iraka. Na Iren Crawford and man young people no youth na they admire Baumia Irene Samira, they see themselves a potential a role model. On betting me a obi Sam Medruwa, and to say Obama, Irene Michelle Obama. Campaign or Yama Nukuno Obama vote a black for vote in a math for the or the buy Nina Samira or potential city can win for him. It's in a watch as a sea Canada Japan was started in one room. Was started in one room because as a very affable young woman or the who gym no kasa and man voters we see they are all doing this because of a man 8.81 million a man voters 8.81 million a man voters and two MPP near to brand once men say Mahama no created or say not Mahama created doom so ni nyina ya one campaign who full soldier wo dey go to the ground the opposite can the favor of candidate can the opposite will can and the against who candidate can. What you say? Buano. Na I say abrante ya boate I say you people are the entire tribal foolishness. Patronim. Me catch say voter region ko to mama hama kra o win you. Ti mo amayire mo ho am friend as for a tribal bigot ni ade no. U vote na wo we no. You need the vote. Ade na mahama ne lewe nkasa say onjina independent. Okay, almost you tribal bigot, but you want their vote, me boy. Yesterday, pa, nyansafo no more NDC in the ground because I say we are because they know how to strategize. They know. It is said the Mahama winning presidential race now. What for a year first? He needs the Ashanti region votes. He needs Eastern region. Judas Abraham the Eastern region votes. Beba, monome yankola. The moment here. Mo yankola nti mo ntiase mo nteni ama bebra Mahama ni team no mo tiase ba omi ani ni team mo tiase Canada Japan ni team mo tiase. That's why they ye aduma say they also mtimi ye no ti me say we ye den jaso jumedie okay 101.7 FM I had e kan say de tie Oh yeah, go see em fa vote no one vote and make am yeah trending. NDC for say person omu person omu wiem. Why na wiem? How? We see the process of rigging starting from registration. Ansa na ya to aba na ansa na ya kan. What you say? The NDC forecast a coalition in Anko year. Meaning say NDC has a system in place. They are trying to fix the coalition. The same way in MPP for the year 2016, almost my word. They are doubling up. They are doubling up. They are doubling up. I don't tell about if you don't mind people, when you say Ashanti region voters, see your kingmakers. Well, Ashanti region one numbers. Ashanti region in Greater Accra region, 5.6, 5.7 million population. You joke. 5.6 and 5.7 million voters. Any joke. These two regions are so critical to NDC and MPP, and anybody who wants to win election. Any joke. And do you have full soldier now, Nima? You can insult for all you. This text message and determine a battle. It doesn't determine whether Mahama Beko Jubilee and about Miana Beko Jubilee and now you can Beko Jubilee. It doesn't determine. A vote no strategy and a determine. And if I remember Prof in the Copa country, Chiradia, I know you'll be our leadership expert. Our year Jumache, what here Jumana say onim day, what's in Yamana Cosono assay, and the cast will be one more team politics. I say, I'll bet me about Boyan. They issues. I mean, you can have a no more a person who is astute to understand the issue than no political discussion. So many years. I mean, say yes, you will be at a humanity. I mean, you can't take it away from Prof. Leadership governance expert or a dean of business and communication or academic city university college. Elvis Darko, your editor. Find that the robot crat and also by boy and analysis on to a human check. It's never be on my back camera coat trim. We are party foods. I know what maybe I say. What I say, lawyer Kwabna Boateng, so yeah, MPP communication team member no ebi ono so lawyer kese. We look at judiciary now. Mahama say President Kufuor Bogum. What the be ka ho? What the be ka ho? What the be ka ho? Mo amuse me wig nya me this come the better me sika to cement. Me sika to cement. Ya no ma pe wig ni bi ama me why? No ma pe wig ni bi abre me. Me sika ndi me to cement. Na class day by plan. Na cement one am the other year wig you ho. Sa yo wig betwom. Ba cement dey ntwom. We see that no 100 years crowd what the be ma yi. Sami Tewia no see. You dey give deep revelations of ya. I want to ask you about how far Mahama your friend saying 4 years, 8 years issue. And Patrick Court. Mahama for whether obetimi atina power 8 years and 4 years or court Supreme Court. And you drew one man ye behu said yes, no etie Robert say Robert, nobody is deleting your message. You message no kind of menka, udi atema menka. But when the attempt there, I will definitely read it. Jimon Zenzo, who the attempt so ignored. Gershon Felix was it under the president. Pastors had to go to Akosomo to pray. Was it president, you know? Now Bresson pastors go also Akosomo so to aba. I'm saying President Kufuor time. Almost I'm you know, a President Kufuor time. And prophet Kwame Esian say, I hope this generation will die. Hey, I hope this generation will no, but opening but with it. Anyway, omudi attempt there, but Mr. Remember. And no question, uncle almost generation no there. Don't worry, person. Benjamin Ejanim Boateng, who is this Evans insulting people anyhow? But you ignore him. Just ignore him. Why? Ignore him. Jomo Medasi Bebe Jomo Sebo. Thank you so much. Ken, I'm what JB NSA Ken, there no size. Fire campaign. No pushy man. No. Your campaign, the pushy man. Ya Mills not saying stop tagging Dumso on Mahama. Now Mahama came to meet Dumso. Okay, no, I'm so or responded to Obi because and then Kadum so Hanum say Tilly Coleman say if your people are quick to insult, they are just ignorant about issues. Well, it's in the air brand, you know, yeah, brand because issue need dawa. Yeah, the Adani Obi wig. How is Meme wig? How are they going to affect Olevi now? Which you know, see also this is how you know how yet you know, and why will politicians won't take you for granted? Because when him say they hear on here. Odo energy, any data, and busa questions about Ugata, Urodo, governance, Amemono, Judge Benny, I didn't cocoto, Judge knows, and Yabeku Santana post, or say, boy, Biako, we, Ashe Kosiemu, and the court a prison, Yaka channel. Or no, the house of Yakochino, Yakwa channel. Yakochino. Now the question is, what's why? Yakochino. It's so sad. Nipa area sika big men and big women. awie sika kese omo de owo sika obefa lawyer nti obi anche no enko emfa ne nkotum boy yi di wi ekọ yakoche no ye ne on wa hwe onya lawyer bi kra mpo because legal aid kra no case ne bro legal aid for so onim pose legal aid ho be yemfa adene nkoso we na nkofo sere ze ne nkotum yete na eyi ato asiemo ne ade a charge omo nyina stealing o se ade obi akotum omo se ono ye big man obeti me follow ya kese de se ye de plea bargain we kosua kakra ono kodem ni asa the taxpayers money asan yakwa akohwe ni pakro na togari wo prison ama no mebo a yesan the taxpayers money ebeto eyi aduane ama no ewo jail. These are the issues and make no ye nyama bebre shada hia yesa nyama bebre hia ye ne shada William Amankwa so Worcester William Amankwa ye cha bebre esuokwa wonte so se na danfo eyi ya asafo di ni birthday wa boso ka ya asafo yakopon sha why no ama nkwa tenten no ama ahode no wetimi akoso aboaye Vikings amiku school ya say one day ohuni sa nanado and I the most incompetent president ever it says we fairly Ghana for pa also the odi abana no and this is a fair comment because say nanado money ade omu ka bi che Mahama so incompetent nti also rating you have a right to rate him what I say Kofi Azuma say yes John Mahama and NDC will take power in 2024 fire campaign. Don't stop at just bebre ya mo kan say anama akoda enna aduma enna aduma go to the ground fatu aso na ye campaign emma omo prophet efia enkofo bebre nya civilized atem didie nko an patron de sa oma ya ma minim say frustration nti nipa no media so obeye me na frustration so atempo I like it because frustration also dey hard 43% inflation nya easy sir. And Robert Ameya say if you are Accra stay by plan, but you are not here. Why are you not questioning government on the roads that they have failed? But they be a question amunti mo koyo pono. Yeah roads asema no majana mo koyo pono. Agra da so live ana mu di echire. Eno so fa road o, but ana na mo kohe. So what I say? Eno na mo kohe. Kodo Wususu, so why can't he take a lawyer? Why should he involve himself in trouble? But we are no be involving themselves in trouble. Unim da se beto. Because obi ne share that threaten no so fanko no de koye everybody needs a lawyer for easy one these are the issues. Criminal justice system, how can we make it friendly for hieni any osikeni na ohieni ya chi ohieni a yetumi ama plea bargain to say the di bi ma atoesien a capital bank o se ho ama ne bank na reference Beige Capital ono no ya ma no a plea bargain but the okofa we small joint no ono kodem. Is that fair? We small joint or kodem na the offer man sika nkofo sika bi ma commit na mo onye fie no no ori cheese no onti fie no cheese ni case start here ne eso hie ni na koye ne no ari ebu no for. These are the issues young people 9.4 million issues where you affect them monka ye ka issue where important and make am kwa correct pon araba kwansiba Jackson say if you don't let anyone decide what you have to wear. The wig is not a commodity, it's true. But me kwa dem catch them say, "Misika me the better wig, me the better cement you. Rather me the better cement. Wig dey say ne, me she be anya papa mom dey ba mheri e bia. Hwe across there by plan. Yam fiesi kan koto wig is the abra you ho. Eugene nim say nice analysis watching you from Pluto patcho me da say. Ena Jeme Emmanuel also send a message now did you be at the moment? Yeah, no I slow down why? Obi acha na no insult no obi akoda nim Kofi Azuma me hu you message. I think I read the other one. Felix Ametepe no say if you vote for MPP government you will suffer and also a fair comment. Obi an a choice. Your one vote so not a choice. What you say? Enti anu anu obi an making a choice. Not choice in deciding how the nation moves forward. At the end of the day, the Ghana dachi any here. So what I say, me they all send a message you matem cry to change your vote. Forget it. Road ning still our road no will not be good. Insult no sound road no said yet. Prof, my mema good evening ni akwaba wo jasu jumedie so prof na make us a prof your penny case your chira de academic city university ene mo amaka ni na mo nyina so ye chia mo se mo de me nua be ma Elvis so ye editor will find that one of the astute journalists I know very solid obetimi a che say na eko enti fu soldiers muntie na ma start your homework from now nyatem dio tie na ma start your homework from now. Prof mama good evening ni akwaba.
Good evening, Fia. Me chair with you for you na.
Eti boss we jo so papa say school book there.
Nyamia dom me ho chen.
Great. Elvis, walk over. Elvis, so where do my mic no? So mic no.
Yeah, nyamia do me ho ye.
Good. My feel my feel. I was saying best now.
Sasa ya na waba holiday kakra.
Meba. Na meba fie na holiday mpo fie a. Hey, Prof,
Yeah.
but that's him through what about I don't know any quick comments on 2024 elections and some yakọ judges need them ni yakọ registration also proper.
2024 elections in the fear and yes certain. I'm say NPP say Baumia say it is possible. Because it is possible. BBI possible we are say. And the essentially obey no homework na aye possible because it been see Ghana history muda. Say party be at the 8 years. Na yasan tramano. In fact, it's very difficult all over the world because from America you were Democrats and Republicans. UK you were for the Conservative Party for no and a Labour Party. The political party no a two side of persuasion. Now, essentially, we are seeing two major political parties everywhere. No, even though small ones can hurt you because they take Ghana, they take one vote per, and now they win elections. A 50+1, and you move pie crown so when you one more voter. And anything as some now can statistics out there, man. Or more, no dear, your dream. Essentially, said 2008, you know, your course second round, you know, a year Professor Mills. Or the 40,000 votes in the China Nado, 0.04%. And he said 40,000 votes per 8 member will be winning by your president China Yong Kwan. Now, and you for Omaba 9.4 million from 18 to 34. Now, Osha first time voters 2.6 million. That means the first time voters per able to determine your president, our Ghana. And everything is possible. Now, it's not a political parties.
What would the NTMP for no were banking on free SHS to convert into vote for them? No,
yes,
because of this first time voters 2.6 no. Who say so to me free SHS now kolani be bring advantage. Say even half of this to abamo because of my benefiting from free SHS a gold, a voting gold more.
You win no boardroom. It is say ubabo na ye draw taxes no. Na computer na ho na say your taxes in senate here near be no. And then they win game. Now opponent no so bought the same thing. Na was say 2 4 2 na hwena mwa. No 1 4 3 3. Say na be ya betimi catch opponent no by surprise. And in tina voter registration you know amount for any abra won sa. Esan say ye nim say enya hanko even delegates kwa list no. Ye bobuga Emma ye nkrofo free mu Emma omu ntimi enyom nkrofo yesi bo yo ba ye na nkrofo di na chi boga na otwaduane na oyese na oyibi ama wa ma fe de eduru na omokoto aba na omoduru ha omo chi ho no nyina oni ba nkra na se info ni yesi wenu ni delegates no se enti omo na omodi ma chi bebrebe na omo ye ma so omo no aba enti kra to be bia wo hu but ye the bro na hwe nkrofo wo ma make sure book bi about a grassroots democracy efia about 80% of ye delegates, both in NDP and NDC, are illiterates. Some will take you, some will tone you, and professionals, they said doctors, lawyers, teacher for a craving about grassroots politics, delegates. So you have a situation now, people who most of them don't have discerning minds, no yet human to depend on politicians or no leader. We need to. And a better cry because they bring padishia. So, your instant gratification. And then make your open will be dear 250 hour we. But if it 1992 and above MPP and NDC shas, you 2 cities to delegates. How much do 200 cities? Obigu suje and so in 2 ni here say. Say yena sika if you are say Obibe contesting about spending about 1.4 million at least.
And here presidential and parliamentary.
Parliamentary.
Wow.
And you crowd winter no. I say who we are. Now the other person no contest. He can't best say no work from you know.
Hello, Prof. Well, Prof, where you ne freeze? Me samba hope you na me Elvis. Yeah, my member I wanna mean busa about Prof. Your point. I take all about your point, no.
Okay, and it's only 4 or 5 in their contest here. na hwe ka obebo sa sika ye nyina ye se no during the electionary process no be se nka ye kwan ani ye school ne hospital ne betimi aye enti mo miahwa ho asem ka ye se sika dodo e wa elections ho ye se sika dodo na mwan ye san se ye ni sika ye ko bobosia na di ni nyina best man enti leaders ni nyina en live more than the next election. They be almost during the next election, you know, and why by 2024 there, media me tutu mu say senior o man ko say bibia ansesa dia NDC be wini.
Okay. Elvis beba but mama fa you mama good evening you Elvis now I sorry into me about Elvis. Lawyer, what do you think 2024 can we say for sure the obe winning? Mona wona o MPP ni. Lawyer so microphone no. So microphone no.
Mini aba mamemo ajo na menchia profonso ene empenifu a meni omo platform iso na yenchia hwefo ne atiefo nyina na mini aba wasembisa no anu yie ne yetiawa ehun adanse enso kyere se abatu edi enimu yi Ghana fo behwe enema MPP aban yetumi ayo Ghana fo no so beti ase se ahokyere eba ya eba wiase nyina no se epa aban ya aban papa ya aban a wo mutumi gina wo mo na so na wo mo agi nipa nkwa na nkakra yetimi atotomu na ye de kro so wo mu de si aban bi ebetwa mu sa aban no ne wiase nye din se nei na yehunu di aban no timi koye koduru ye no wo mo hwe ye die no wo mo hwe se wiase nyina se de si ye ne enso de ya ba beduru a Ghana fo no efa wo mu huhu amoa na wo mu de niam sinsani ani a me gidi se anamontuo bi ombetu no ye de ebekwa ma MPP aban
Momo fo said anamontuo na mo de mo hwe me pesa wo objective analysis so wo say wo hwe ground a momo na ba ko aban mu sa na o kan
ne sa na meka Ghana fo no ani tua ye dwuma ya yo mini aba enra ya so ate se kuku akuafo o mate denne a kire se all time high price ya yitua for kuku bi sida wahunu all the way from 800 na ewo a yatumu de ko 1338 enya agro kenya sabre yi a eniemamu adin na wiase nyina esui obi ani wa asebe wototo niemamu saa wo so MPP aban ye da so odwene ye kuafo ho ye capital expenditures ya ye nyina da so egusu a ye akwan egusu a ye aban adwuma bi a wose ye yo ne de ahotobre o manfo no egusu a ye yentimi nye ni nyina nwie ye nka ase de ahoto nyina bre Ghana fo eno de yentimi nka sa na mum fapem no ehia no a wose sisi so no de yetumi adwo a yenim se Ghana fo nyina eni tua mini aba me ne wo kase yi enka tete no ya na meta kase na adwuma pa mfaso wo so ne se wunya sika no ato anantwie uto anyantwie a ubenya nkwala o munko school na o mo hwe so mawo adwuma na mfaso wo mpa no ene wa hwe yi first nso wo ma me nyini kakra wo se wo me pa akwada ene me ma me atena wa hunu ne bi wo ho pa ene wo so kwa akwa akwada wo no ma me betena wunya wo bekini ya wunya upo bi kura na soso mu wunya kwada ni nyina ko school enti ye ka legacy a eye ade a wo manfo no tumi di wo mani hunu na wo mu hunu se yes ye die fapem ni a eno no die mi wo gidie pa se ebire ni dura Ghana fo e di besisi ani ebire bi atwa mu mini abakasa abire mi no kase ka be wo se bibi amete enka hatu esuntun na kabetim a mi hu wo wusu hu me ye nyam fidie mpo ne ye de aye adwuma aba betena ha kasa enei kane anu gina so tamu NDC wa bamu ye kan sa ade eye sikasemu wo mu si da bi ye ba ye pe sika a ye di tua the various inputs e wo se bewura mu no kane anu ne siso no menu aba enti Ghana fo kika we nyina sie ni a mi wo gidie mapase wo mbeto aba ma MPP.
Okay. Na mato mobo ho no kaka because they say before we be ban ye introduction first time voters nko ano voters omo ye fresh omo nto bi da no omo kwa 2.6 million. And he said Mahama time 8 years or so. Sakolana no we 10 years we 18 they say on him Doomson 8 years they may not even have appreciated Mahama Doomson. And do they no kwa campaign one no waso be No, I am careful about first time voters for the first time 2020 near 2.6. Chances are that I do 2024. That's our first time voters number 1 million abeka. I'm an I bet
yes.
Oh, you be doing the wrong analysis. Indeed, the highest voters number 1 year 9.4 million. We are 18 to 35 years. 18 to 35. 18 to 35 near 9.4 million. Akuafona also ya to koko mu no. Do not sign a what's category mu. Meba ho. Onte menka on prof. Onte menka. Onte menka. Lawyer onte menka.
Video ba mete wonka pa na yes na analysis ya wodi amami eye ade a emami ahonka kese pa na ahonka de mami ne say
Elvis wana meba ho lawyer to bo dwen sa question no.
Yo.
About who are the beneficiaries in the electoral bracket? Elvis, I remember when with this issue. Elvis, what do you central for years? What do you think? Can we categorically say who can win the elections? Say. But also microphone, mommy.
Ebe this say we ebe win na we dey lose because a year before a vote, a lot of things. And never be ready to make our feedback. And sana about to only do. And this year was September. Now you were a fee and sana that 2 abana mitiana me kato say we be winia. Na me need this American nukre. Nukre me say unim di ebesi echina. Na unim di ebesi a year from now. Ye prepare say be kwa koto aba. And the number be able to change the dynamics. Na abatu ankasa no eya na ye adwen say economic hardships and na ma nipa to aba. But economic hardship no just one factor. Nipa credit to aba. Nipa bebre to aba based on different reasons. And you know, economy is a reason. But to me who say who analyze voting patterns in Ghana, economy will be one, but there are so many other issues. Nipa bebrebe consider. Emra obe to aba because of economy, no. Obe to aba because of education. Obe to aba because of maybe health. Obe to aba because of road. Obe to aba because of electricity. Obe to aba because of energy. Obe to aba because of, public toilets. Obe to aba because of drinking water. And you know, idea will be adding and it too into no to abano. A different because the mini chrome and see only ho. Now, Mimpa Bani say, a bind the bad in Subeba. Now, bind the abba, not in Suaba. Economy near the same cry, and I'm say, or brea minister my friend memory and see only ho. Send me what me in dry season. Now, all of a sudden, and show any problem be you. So economy here the same crime. Metro Abama sa abano because we are solving a major problem. Me hanipa. And the emra economy na here the so no. Enipa bebre be kwakoto aba in 2024 no. No problem is that economy actually no will not be the determinant for every single voter. Obiani the ebe kwakoto na aba. And you know discussions bebre focus more on economy but Ukraine nyame says so nyama obi be dey ato aba obel bisa on say na me dey minyanka ne pa to aba ne but yes all over the world baby ato aba bia reasons amount for the to aba bia no nipa bebre be say adena obi to aba si emna Trump winning about in America nipa bebre say na ada na man for about to makoto amado na Trump and but he won an election with a landslide victory in America of all places. The cradle of democracy. How Bekasa and can perform more there and can say Omuntia Sewo about to should be a scene in Wodia. Now so Britain for Kotoaba on Brexit. Omukotoaba ni no more EU. I think I don't want to say are they a man for Qatar free Brazil, any free EU? No, Qatar grow. Now, free EU. Ama anybody the brain no one say, hey, Sankomo himself, Brexit about to remember Sankomo a proper campaign, but no, omo na dwuni kra say government ba ko ato aba say anka omo free EU mu. So around the world ultimately say who study voting patterns of nations who say economic issues who here pa now so no nipa bebrebe different things beto aba. And now okay first time voters who want some so ayampa the age na ya determine say we a first time voter. Ayampa say we do age so to aba. Now so be sound say about to dan do ankasa. First time voters emu ahin na ekoto aba.
Yeah.
Until Ghana card ebayi. Now voter ID is the only idea obi afọ na babedi 18 obenya. Because only passport, because only need a source of it to kwai. Only driving license because only car. And so the only voter idea obenya so koto sim card na esi register. And obia mane ni sika na esi okoji wo bank na baby or any transaction bia any identity no. Voter ID e dey the only thing na san crofo no tumi dey den. Etumi bua omo ho.
Okay.
It do registration, but do na be ko register. Now the people about to nankasa. Oba young people area. Omo register the voter card. So bisa omo so omo go to about so dey be any time because become person register me cheap. Because my name is Sikana because you bank and I'm going transaction where they bisa me ID. The only one available to me voter ID.
Okay.
Most of the times they share the numbers of first time voters. But up to now,
sure whether they actually come out and vote.
That is the point on voting day.
Polling record, no.
Yes.
Polling stations, the elections, I monitor. There's a record that they take about which people actually came, the age, no data, no.
And they said to me, yes, I study no. I said researchers be to me far easy record. Ne any study ni say first time voters in Ghana and Kasankasa do abattoir. Omudodo ahin na to aba UK dey am the man we omoto Brexit no youth no bebre ankoto aba o nkora fo na mo se ye GM na EU na ma ye ho chipe no omo na mo ko so anto aba no enti penifo nkola na ni beba omo so no omo free bread omo free EU no omo ya ni se penifo ba koto aba ma yefu banka yesu yakoto aba ni bi because no mo dem free so oni pa kakra be na koto aba penifo no na ka se ye UK from EU. Okay. You from the Aka, you know, Mupe. And about one economy, so Mkografine, but unfortunately, now you feel the Uncle. Okay. And I'm paying for the or Mufi present. And then say, in terms of first time voters, really, not those say, Yabena data say, don't do say now register no. Yet two baby are, the actual study say, Omuahi and the Eba polls, Eba Tuaban. And really, I wish we can have. Maybe the political science department of a university and now CDD and one of those institutes with the capacity to do that, you know. And that me I that study your mind so that it will nipa bebe was okay. First time voters say do almost actually na bana omo then omotu. And that is one thing I think that we have to really emphasize. The number is important, but as to whether they turn out to vote and Kasano is also another
together. Okay. Everyone actual registration. Why is NDC afraid? Prof, what the old and the what NDC say registration or more register issue, especially my flagging this issue. Say electoral commission saying confirm register. Everyone district centers no. I raised an issue about even for car. What is the problem? What is the problem?
The problem is, I think so because I NDC and Kwan. Na mena ukase no NDC CPP APC LPG and GCPP and SU electoral commissioner and two individuals so aka ho no mo SU electoral commissioner electoral commissioner ngasa wo call omo website ec.gov.gh almost say every voter counts and to take the next step forward to register today. Enti omo frɛ clarion course obi amra na omme register. Na nyama na nipa 5 political parties we asiu no. They say you were interlocutory injunction. You filing on the 7th of this month. Nanso so no chief justice ni asiu ni ho. In fact, you were Akwamu versus a friend is saying pianin and all for Kwaku versus Attorney General. Nipa baako pe a file against Electoral Commission. Ya call hono. Ya two ebia one Supreme Court judge and as a secretary near the manner. Let me ya juma. We no na maame nankasa etukwan. Na maame ne ba no ko straight for near lawyers we share okan was and another call wa or cancer when you're clearing agent, you know. And even though there's an interlocutory injunction, no, a bank for no a cost watching. Now, some of the issues some reason say you be go to Article 42, you be go to clauses in other way. It be no correct, but for sure, Electoral Commission, the humanist of conduct to a year credible, free, fair, and transparent registration. And Musa say a big raising concern because political party be a stakeholder. It is a big raising concern. Is it credible?
Yeah, a task one.
Is it free? Is it fair? And I say a transparent. Into transparency, a issue say a yamisa trust gap aba amantrophobia and person be trust Electoral Commissioner no. Now the root cause of this a problem where your constitution say president and appointee over 7,000 people. And the IGP has about to be in say president appointee IGP. And to be free so effect, you know, a political party member, no one lobby from 2017. Not to who party penibi, now or the BB man or now or the NDC manner, near who president na. Ya bet Jeff will be some year mano. This is gross insubordination. Sabe nyawuna wuyi president, constitution ama president, not the authority so be IGP. And this way IGP na sa won pa. And no nya tem didie nkokasa ntia nipa no ntwi even at the committee ayati wo parliament no nipa ni kasa boldly on kasa say nyame kra.
Hello, Prof. Well, police for the end they could internal kudita. They could nesi or Gabon at the end and now try and compare police service. So internal kudita
Mena make us say I would TV3 last Saturday and say insubordination there. So what you suspect you boss wa and one is a police council no near you ready. Because in your will call now bet you say way your best and now West IGP. Na me pen and me pen. Yeah, we are human you boss amount and your boss be an penny star by pen. But you may be a man who can so be disrespectful boss. Until this what disrespectful boss. Now you have free parliament committee. Na still no can ya wope so you say what your words in that way. Na ya nisike GTV live ni yi kire. Meanwhile you were pressing issues.
Okay, but Prof, you see, I know they all kind of on the premise to say, but I'm not saying another issue there. But you are saying it on the premise a professional, but police no IGP selection and shut down your professional 100%. I want to be can say political influence. Say the OD can say pepe.
My problem is say and says yes, son say see IGP a police council ni IGP. Ye electoral commissioner na ye were almost one council or what. I said someone so etimi electoral commission, your public service commission. I a non-partisan. Omo betimi ahwe ne wache wo mo wo experience omo nyina bu no. Ni ye no. Ebe ma sa problems you have because trust as ma make can say asset political parties no be entrust easy no. Say no ye no ebe favor. Na me yenhwe you let the record show almost 268 district offices. One district county. If you are Ghana, you 275 constituencies. That means districts are electoral commission or one a new constituency number because constituency is 275. One by electoral commission in Ankasa districts, 268. Meanwhile, no parties for young electoral areas. I have 6,000. Nanke 100 year. Obia betimi abeno because obi from plains. And you go to laws that crosses. But what is the reason behind it? Because you can statistics 20% are poor. There are faces behind the poverty. And Gentiama will be poor. And you have Gentia Bema will be one children on Timmy Metroabano or Tia from plains. A from place on to islands. Islands, so far canoe and now boat and now ferry. On to be crowned to Medru Danwa. Just what that council. So, or buy 100 cities from boat to canoe, or the baby do don't cook room. Or the bedroom don't cook room, no. So, only a voter ID card be an answer.
Hello, Prof. Hello, Prof. Yeah. Where you now article. I mean, busa a insurance and I remember how Prof later on, but council. My busa issue your registration exercise. Obia your consent. More MPP for your consent. Say the parties now can your consent. Say yen to win your registration or EC district office. That is only card of a fat road for an end. Last year, no. Want to be. Are you concerned?
You. Many about me that say.
As a question, I'm raising me busa on about. I also my say. Monai bako abem no say. If you have more cocoa for no more categories,
Many about Quiafo Dawson Power or my imu. You know, ye Quiafo ma enti Quiafo ya ne hwe di school. Ti say omo life no transformia. Na womo ma womo hwe womo wo fase womo nsanom so womo so. These are huge margins of people la. The aban no ye no improve womo abrabo. Enti nim say womo ebetuaba ediama MPP. Na mini aba wo ka the new generation a bia womo ama meto owura John Dramani Mahama na mamu obebu wo Ghana ha. This new generation so yenkofo a womo aba be benefit from the social policies of the MPP. Notable among them no ye the free SHS no. Nti ho kra de na kire se ya to adi because nkoda yi bebre ko mu ntimi nko school. But enei womo anya sa akwanya no a womo de ho aseda ene abasobo kese pa edema MPP aban. Na de meka twato ni menuaba. Nkoda yi a ene womo be yi nkoda a womo ene ye from the digitization friendly generation no. Ene so ye ka be bia digitization pa free a ne fare ba ni MPP o. Wahuno ya ma kenema bia kenei nka eye a common platform a ye di sua de ene aban no build internet facilities here the internet eco secondary schools, you know, internet usages where NCA for record ekosoro a chese nei obi use internet ne digitization effect wo finance so any money transfers nei ubanum any idea as you see ayasha kra ye be relieving taxi drivers onto this common electronic platform betimi de edi wo mu edwa any idea. These are things here the new generation no very affable with it is wo so pa ban pa wo so wo tena ba mu na wo mu koso ya ne na kire se enkoda ya wo mu be wo mu pa MPP ho a wo mu ni ba bia wo mu kro nti wo gidie eno no ho adwumadene na yegusu a ye.
Although I doubt whether the animal way I'm working now will translate to because our digital taxi, there's Uber, Taxify, one boat, Nina or Hoda, Danya, they are mobile be different. There. Mamma Mia Elvis, I've been by easy registration. Do you think say concerns are parties now can in a resident to almost sue easy no more presence say and register or registration district offices. That is only card of a factor control, and I just want to Abaniana.
Mini aba me da say who say
me question the speculation is say momo pese mu wia elections in that's the claim some more MPP from pese mu wia elections in no mo shada in said district because knowing that area be one man and why supposedly mo opponent for stronghold and once economy no from to be brain yes come the floka and metro the internet is elimination by rough status.
Mini aba obia will coming to that conclusion no make us say a very unfortunate conclusion na enye conclusion a born out of the merits of circumstance no ye cano and indeed I'll be bold to say a conclusion a born out of bad faith and mischief reason no ne say you about womo a eri womo di 18 years womo ko register why ne betimi akase wonim so womo ye MPP for and so womo ye NDC for nobody knows so obi ko baby so ko register no obi enu betimi akase MPP for nko na e ko register ana eye NDC for na e ko register obi anso ni wo obekọ district office wo so ko register ni ebusa ne so obeto aba no e di amahwan nti ye den no obi timi hwe peteta kra mu hunu say registration no no mechanism a MPP pese wo mo di area bem wo hunu say untumi unioma o se o kashire nye enkugo na eda ni mu no eno ahụ frama na ahya ase a ebo a NDC for person o mo de hihye adum ni adan yo na sebe registration ye kwa akoye eye de ne no obi etumi de ni aba ana
this is not the first time I hear through dear I think of on district office. And the first year mass registration here we no be care chira. Na yes o de o card here na bibisa district office. So why now?
Mini aba
Just the economic obligations any pan in fact can wakotro ni dey no e betimi disenfranchising of when hamo.
Mini aba ye kra de nki nyaaye a enka ye wo system wanka nipa no kra di 18 no a ye ntwan bere bi ne nyina ya kwa register. Enkomo we ye de aba pen ye de ba ye nim de NDC for e kan de fa wo hunu ye nso kra de ye se nyaaye a enka registration no ke ye de ne mafiefie e bobo punu mu kra register nkofo. Sa na ye pe no dodo no ato aba democracy no dodo ene ye de ye wo it is not in the interest of democracy say omo ba be register no ye te so to whose benefit when omo ba beto aba no kra ye nim omo political orientation ye nim be bi omo beto aba no ediako. I do not want to be seen as holding the EC's brief. I cannot be doing that, and indeed me party MPP no ye hold EC no a brief ono no so e wa no a adwene woni tiri mu no tumi e ka de kire wo manfo na ye de ye nyaaye a ka registration no emmen wo manfo se de ye si e ka no na emum ye ka ni aka wo ya ka no se
why are you not supporting them in court?
See, you about support no obi a wo baby ono fa no support e di free e ba ye ko iPark ye din komo bebiri wo ho e ho ne ye all the jojo ne ade and this is for so omoma ye susu se bibi mpo ne pese yisi no ya ye tena se ne ye ka ye betumi aka ma na ye wo mo susu se bi o mo so court a e na beboa wo mo. Indeed, that is what civilized nations do. Court ne de obi anu obeka so obi aye bone se wako court na mom ye de ye se ye ne yisi ne tena se ne ne di nkomo na otie de ye ka ne nso ye tie de wono no ka ye betumi asipo bi wo mfimfin a ebeboa ye nyina ye ka ye kan se baabi wo ho ne mu twe bebre a enye areas ne nyina ne mu twe obakuma se ha me wo yi a from district baako to baako emu heda ntwetwe saa na mom ye gitum se baabi wo ho a emu twe ti se de miwura go so man hene e ka ne di obo akodie na wobo okro bi asumra achi eba go so ne ade emu twe ti baabi saa no ebetimi ne yisi na di nkomo na bibi wo ho betimi ayafa ho a wa yafa ho na mom enkoye se ye ko impute mischief to the EC any hu nkomo bi ene nam ho si empese Ghana ha no em se NDC fo aka ma akwakoye se baabi ahiafo wo a wo mu ni sika kro mo de kwakọ register no eye NDC fo area na mementi ye ningu asese mo ete saada sa manyoko wu gitum se wo stronghold ni ye baabi ahiafo ewo na ne dan so obetena ban mu a wonye hwe emfa ma wo nkofo a ususu se e no mo da so ti hiam e na ye ofe e na da bi ade bo ho safo hene se ahiafo na to aba ma NDC na ahiafo ntimi nko register e no mo de bo mo ho safo hene wo hunu wo so anya kwa atena ban mu pen keni kwa so se sa abre kura wo ka se wo nkofo ye ahiafo wo ba ide na ade ma ahiafo yi a woda so frɛ omo hiafo a wususu sɛ omo de omo so mfa so ane sɛ da bia omo mfa nto aba mfa ma minu aba midi me gidi si esim konwa ye betumi ayo ti na mpanimfo de futu ama isi sɛ mommra ne yentena se na minu aba nim sɛ ade ba ko ne sɛ ye ka ma na kwa akoye sɛ da bia no ye the registration no ko polling stations any electoral areas and afɛ de yes sanu akoye ne district enye sa na ti o ye kasi ye maintain the status quo no dia any nke ye district no an ye be use if you say no an ya ba bepem ne it's not as if say NDC wa ban mu no omo de ko electoral 2012 yeah district and no manfo ekoye no nti say isi ne tena se no hwe ne sikasem which I know say it play major role in it. I will say it. I don't know or more but from where I sit, me who say yes, which and also a valid reason. Well, you won't tell yes, I won't answer you going to be a
okay.
Maybe I will have the resources, even in terms of na who why you and then they said the why
okay.
Or the two who say there be. Now, if you have numbers and so mobile register, they are due to containing when the districts are. Obeka say yes, and mayor district, emum. But I'm saying say no itself no it will not inure to be a benefit. And the NDC for me is ankomo no say no be inure to the benefit of the MPP.
Very well. Obviously, I mean, Busa, from baby, I would as a media person, I observe a party for me, and every election, these issues that come up. Now we can't wait, so no, I can't wait. So, what do you think about this?
Oh, I think so. She, as on mine, there may be a while. I am here to tree and nine in time, and one am I which way. Wow, this limited registration, and the who here. And my National Identification Authority enough resources. And to me, I register a nipa 3 million no man can say by the population and housing census. We register every adult because they are registering from 15 and above. No, to me, we are by now. And then we have a very limited registration size. And another Ghana card would require one voter ID. Now they are hot rubber. Then I'm saying to me, provided resources now, my NIA, into Musu say I can't nipa base almost 3 million. Register. Many who can say almost Omanya cards best for 480,000. Our registration air cost. And the issue is a problem. They say, Oniska, your economic crisis, Omaniska. Into Omanisika, going to all the polling stations is Kasem. Okay. And then it's about balancing economic rights with people individual political and voting rights. And they want to see her. The Electoral Commission was can't go back, but almost finances no man watching was Kasemu. And the M says Kasem na watching. And the Omo says all the polling centers are a lot of money. And okay, is the registration now African in German worker. Sometimes you need this kind of economic crisis. The business causes any year. Now, I think the competition should be say, but personally, I don't subscribe to say any registration or district office. Reason is say Ghana no rural areas are they cram to one. They from district capital.
Exactly.
It's also registration or district capital. Maybe I know Temaha, Ashamani populated areas are. A can easily go. But rural areas now, Nipado drone a honor one. Obosa Dodona baby and the crow and maybe a district office one. And it's such a long distance.
Exactly.
It's also awful car, no district office. And some of opportunity. Yeah, for me, no, I don't limit the in fact, persons with disability for a issue statement. Say, a lot of difficulty in terms of to me denying a problem. Now, this is one for Kanko district office. One control the answer of our twaba. Almost they be because already know more disadvantage. Then persons with disability or more problems. And also be registration our district office. A credit Biano, a sort of car, no called district office. You have so much inconvenience that person. And the menu I realize say, me position is say, I say a pescama is no more conya than what baby a saw me. But sa sikasemi way in anka ye brehum sanka ye ma NIA X a by now. Anka sa de ye nyanka ye America away. The parties in the both you catch yourself to Abama, Mr. Opener. Omoji would it so on a voter card, who of you need to voter card, they are registered as a voter to card me. It's about to money party because almost systems are biometric database, building ahead of it. Yesterday, NIA under President Kufuor 2007. Project is starting in 2007. You were 2023. Year. Into them as a mine. Idea the man for sure. Kessie no. Yam prioritize it into yam fast shim. I mean to me and ye juman. Because yes, I money here. And then bet me aka say be housing and population census or adult population 90 million. And I register money now. And by now, and I starting a register 14 years and below. Anka if you have a limited registration. Anka watch Oscar Samuel. Anka is the only problem. Even the national registration.
Okay, but if you look at the MPP for the NDC is over hyping it almost exaggerating assembly and yet that bad is they said they watch him this about purely economic reasons, they might easy casa. But already NDC for any other parties in almost sue or more court to say they be where they have the money, rigging process and starting. They want to cut people off.
In fact, first time voters Sanya lawyer Nekayan say MPP for G2 Musa free SHS, digitization, NHIS, and other policies are from Kufa Bresubedu ne MPP for Nediaba. Now this policy is immune to young people. Interest of Mumbai making sure say young people be register. Because the original policies no favor young people. I bet to me I convince you so Muntwabamawa. And I want to say who pushing more say Sankrofo no munya kwa no register that about to do umbeto ama. And the main is say MPP has any advantage say if they are against going to polling centers to register. The problem is that elections do parties going to court now. Abe norm say you supposed to easy. If you are work over election or chromat from we started multi-party democracy from 2000. And they do election be out to say opposition party. They want to miss you easy. NDC and currently NDC got there. Oma boycott IPAC cry. Me met to omo for Dr. Ferrejan put to the man is NDC say no matter what is happening at IPAC no as Dr. Ferrejan or two NDC for say omo returning to IPAC. I think say a lot of conversation takes place at IPAC. Now here name Ejuma Dr. Ferrejan Ayewo Kroma in terms of being electoral commissioner. This will be sir two NDC for say omo sanko IPAC. Miso me voice back and said the Dr. Ferrejan Kayeno. The NDC pa your one some person we need 2024 elections sir. Minji is a boycotting IPAC ebeboa. Enti me make a photo na Dr. Ferrejan the more no. Omo tnase omo panyifo tnase. Now omo take a decision say so big say Dr. Ferrejan 2 years for say yen cut to IPAC. Omo take that decision and return to IPAC and begin to make their points at IPAC. Begin to say ebeboa more than say yen cut IPAC and then we'll be going to court and up and I mean this say in actual fact I don't know what political strategy that is, but I think say me with the respect and what Dr. Ferrejan Ayewo Kroma as electoral commissioner, the photo of the man NDC, Nusma Fuasu say NDC any break pass on we need 2024. Ebeboa say on go back to IPAC.
Okay. But say you come back and share about judges near there, but before that, Prof, Mami Musa about EC, no, do you think EC has semi-registration? There's an agenda said you almost shown say be better and we so we are start.
If you have me internet from and so be from it
and you say my feedback or side. I don't know. So I so speak a bit and now they phone for us to okay, oh they go ahead. But repeat your voice continue.
Electoral commission because silence is a problem. You know, say media crowd or media and as a radio so on TV so now you come for a second. It means a lot to people. And this electoral commission na omo enkasa say a money problem. Then the electoral commission to come out and say, and you will be watching China Becca. Yentia and this if Wabo control IPAC and they say, number come back can be electoral commission non fact. So the thing said the electoral commissioner is not on their side. And why waste time to go when you know said Nyambe can be an input, you know, as a stakeholder and will be in fact. But that said and done, no electoral commission was problem. Omo two coin, omo di 18, omo person call district court register biano. Oko electoral commission office on the country will say, omo in year Jumaye. Osho article 42 a year clause 6 in article 42 na actually say and continuous registration, yearly continuous registration as a electoral commission here. And in Kansas, you try near betu aba, near ma 3 weeks limited registration. We be our 2 kind of about betu abano. And in the Ekas will do our Nilori Fower day kono bano. You want profile you call electoral commission district office the whole year. And so back on your show course and Yajuma and register Sambre. Just say a mark point. I didn't think pana ye tria and the cadebia bosumi biano. Young woman Yajuma the whole year and it's all call office and quite ya. Send a make will be free baby.
But who the ira o ka the ira now course is your mayama. And no fact the normal
new registers. Already 8 home register. I can number this say no. And you don't know say NDC for NDC first time voters were home register or more for buses the home register or the political parties yes or more diagro. NDC did the same, MPP did the same. Or more first time voters are or more casabua or more a bassi or more call electoral commission was say Yakobam NIA say Yakobam when Ghana card because no and I did register. But you can't NIA some only banish here Ghana card when ye Ghana card no nya be say so here two guarantors. And this is an economic limited registration. Me here you pay to a message to lorry for comedy.
Yeah.
But sika he no woni sika. So and you no bet 100 Ghana cedis. Chrono bi wo hokra na lawyer fair na ode kono. Ekwan na nye ka no ko once a day. And this economy sin na so podu na electoral commission say this office is no machine as na BBS na kona san bra. No fine. It just say yes sign because electoral commission mandate ni say obi a oye 18 years now oye Ghanaian no was some amount no the right the right to be register and this oba no be register na yet the institutional limitation bama na ko voter suppression sana constitution no can because onipa na na be okay mba be voti mani me problem ni ye pese eye free eye fair eye credible na essay transparent na stakeholders be raise concern say baby amoye no ebe man crofo bebre aya diama no maba and this question busa me new lawyer ne kwanso ano say MPP is one person obi a be register na omunim say no be register no nya NDC ni na nya MPP ni because you can determine
exactly
the day before obi vote me say and ya omunyina nka political party na aka no and can electoral commission ni say kwa bia be for so nya sika na wo manum Mr. Politics mu any a box is in sika wo mo fie no se ni say sika wo manum enti yan pesika ne ma obi an register because ni pan right but ye betu aba Africa ha 90% of civil war nyina ye during electionary processes e be during election na sasa nyama we ba na fe ehu aba nipa we be wiem make wa fia wa wonim say politicians no mo nkra ha de omo nyina ye namfo mu ye nyina ye namfo ye didi bom be da kwa ye didi bia joint bia no MPs from MPP and this ye didi bo bia ko e kasa fine namfo but that sa ade e ha me no sa temi didi obi a respecting ho because me ko studio bi last week na ye di nkomo na de wo TV so ye call backstage na ye commercial break no we ko ya to gwas na boy chi na wiase ye mfa nkɔhwe na ye nya political parties leaders ni de omo ye namfo na ni problem atendidi a ye didi nkrofo ni ehun hia party na mo join no enye do and die affair say na mo grassroots who know enye sa na tie because mo be do ha no obi e pedua ma ne yire ne man na busuafo on su hwe kwa abefa so anso kwa be ye na obenya school papa ko na on so hospital no ebe ya ma ona se obi ko wo on ko mo ntofom sa nyama we na moma ye nya ni patem didi ani we say no na mom ye nkasa ma electoral commission because ade esi mu say ye bone no apostle Paul ne ka ye bone
okay
but we say as electoral commission no e play the paymaster's role say ni aye pese e be media me nkasa say na me se be co district wa won ko no e limited 3 weeks you don't register ya dey amfa ye ho a then we have a problem.
Okay, so the electoral commission should listen to asema parties that aka ni nyina aka no
stakeholders.
Okay, na for ha suggestion na LBC ka say afrejan kwa ka NDC say munko iPad all these things are discussed at the NDC so so onko iPad
me come papa ho na me ko busa ni bibia na onfa mame a na me ko ho sa akwa because me so onfa mame me boa
but prof oh yeah Adventist ni Bible kran ka say ye musa ko so Yakobon de be maye Why is it that say IPAC you party be opposition be any easy focus IPAC account
esi obi ntu kwan kwa omuso obi na desert wo Libya no tu kwan na bibi na epam no enti answer na political party kase to say this may make that decision no mo continuously persistently no nya IPAC na yo say ye kwani ye kasa kra am de omomfa na mwatia e ka say nipa nye menim say what da mwatia wonu say abo mwatia on pensa fufu
sa ho
abo mwatia ennom nsa fufu na onim say oyi magic sa ono magic no yi ana ohun say nipa de onya de ye mwatia magic nkwan na yi afedo ohun say nipa twansamfo na nsamfo ni siwa nsamfo na etwa huri na say na say nipa so onya magic na ne nsa esi ho etwa huri na nipa nye abo mwatia na and magic nipa nye nipa so ono onyi magic onyi nkonya ensusu nsa wetwesi ho no nsamfo no epu ahuro and esan say nipa nye nti no so woda o kan okre no kire nkrofo se ebia sikasem nti na yesi ba me no kasa ebesi na o kire ye limited registration asi no electoral commission man reason bia nti a omugo ahead ayesa ade no
okay
yesi wo mo court nti ka court asem kwade nsesen keka ho asem okay so ebesi na no electoral commission ni na nka yesi kasem nti na yesa anase gwenji na yesa omunka bibia say
okay enti dey have better kind of kind is for the kind is the boy admitting that's what you are saying you are always saying is for make admission so munisika na have they come out openly to say that
that you make kasam dia so many buy sabe and individual stakeholders your best support
Baba ko dey my feedback
the constitution is say yearly continuous registration and no ni say you trying for 3 weeks limited registration now na more costly because nipa no mo ye dwuma electoral commission district officer ye tua ne ka afini nyina busumi be ye tua ne ka nti se mo mfidie na se obi a tofa donko krom ana otofa new job north me krom ana otofa ba bia na nka oduru wa no wakoye
okay
so enti na mumia nko back to tiatempo no ne yemfa so say electoral commission na ye omom ye adwuma no ye mom nya adwuma throughout the year na ni obi aduru ha nya limited be but continuous say the constitution kan article 42 clause 6 no ese mika no etre say ye nya no yearly continuous registration say the constitution kan enti ani dia uduru ho bia otofa wa utumi register
but it shouldn't be said that yeah okay
I know how to enter the protest because a baby woman crop for free now crop for free months will be affect you general elections.
But prof, they all say there's an do you think there's an agenda said the agenda be or say elimination by rough tax we are about to do you think there's an agenda like that?
Yeah, elections from 1992 basis no political parties in your possible grassroots.
So
omnim say your possible grassroots say yan register on crop for no one lose your man mebo and it's almost feel say the cost na way say no ye no ebe mom crop for be register ma of course they have to raise the alarm and no one ye bone
okay
but then say electoral commission come out to address it say near ye no because every crown now e be 3 weeks no one to register anybody almost ya sign extend no for be a 2 weeks more and no see possible mebo and the electoral commission out no member can money nyina say oh you do one nipa ne bebre mu crofo no concern no ye ntimi register ma munti because munti ne ye wo ho ye be sign extend ne register ye say adwobre no anase kasate ema abojo eba na mom so nipa ne kasem ya onipa ne kasem na wuntie na o se me de me reason bia na say ya na me he dia ene dia ha kakra.
Okay. My mama mujina mumrem na yan share this issue before we go to judges na sem na mama kase as a friend sent for parking. But Elvis, primaries, just a quick one on the primaries MPP before because NDC they've already chosen President Mahama. Say Alan Efrum, Aka Baumia, any Ken and Dr. Akoto, and I think one other person. The front line is not hijacking. We are not even looking at the other people. No. What do you think? Can you tell us who will win? I'll be facing Mahama.
Oh, I think the 26th election clearly show that the NPP party, they have decided who they want to go. They want to go with Dr. Bawumia. And it's reflected clearly in the 26th election. You see, the 26th election that happened, what you should look at is that almost 80% of the movers and shakers of the party NPP have openly declared their support for Dr. Bawumia. And in political systems, you understand that all these people, they have strong connection with the people at the grassroots. When the electoral area election is being done, those people who go for that election, they seek support from people, so people in their constituency they know can support them. So they know who and who supported them. And then when it gets to the constituency election also, those who won is because they have the support of a lot of people who were elected at the polling station coordinators level. And then that reflects in the regional election and goes to the national election. So when you look at the way things pan out on the October 26th election, it clearly tells you that the party is in a mood to say, at this material moment, we think this is the best candidate that we want to go with. And I've also said that if you look at the turnout, the results from the Ashanti region, which is the base of the NPP, Dr. Bawumia is like the only person who contested who could not say that he has any relations from the Ashanti region. It's like almost all those who contested have some relation in the Ashanti, either their father or their mother, or some part of them comes from the Ashanti region. And if that's the base,
Ashanti region, Ken.
No, it's from the central region. I know. So if you look at the base, the stronghold of the party, and you look at the way the votes came out, for Dr. Bawumia to win about 80% of the votes from the stronghold of the party, it's a message that really this is the candidate the party will want to go with. Because see, your stronghold,
the delegates will not vote for him. No,
Ghana does something that is fantastic. Ken is his first time of entering this race. He actually entered the race also late. He didn't start campaigning last year. Ken didn't start campaigning last year. He started his campaign. He actually declared that he want to contest this year.
This year, yeah.
Dr. Koto, we knew he had the ambition. Alan, we knew he had the ambition. Almost many of them who contested, apart from Kojo Poku, who really, I will say that I really know that he had ambition. Almost all those countries, we know that they had ambition that they were going to contest. But Ken tell you, oh no, he said it earlier than Ken. He declared his intention far earlier than Ken. And this is not his first time of contesting NPP presidential primaries. So for Ken, if you look at the fact that he was even able to beat Alan to become number 2, it should tell you that for a first timer to put out that performance, it is super. It means that in 4 years' time, if in case he didn't win November 4 and he decides to go for 2028, it means he will start his campaign from next year. And by 2028, he will gain a lot of ground. So for Ken, Ken is actually the winner of the race, if you ask me. If you ask me, Ken is actually the winner of the race in the October 26th. So clearly, Ken's performance is great. But as I said, looking at the fact that the movers and shakers in the party have openly declared that we think that this is the right person for the party at this moment, I think that the delegates at the grassroots will also listen. Because definitely, those who took the decision or who are saying that we want Ken or we want Bawumia, they have a direct relationship with these people at the grassroots. And they are always in touch with them as to what they think is the best decision for the party on various issues, not only the flag bearership. So I think that it's a decision that they say they want to go with Dr. Bawumia. And that I think will reflect on November 4th if that is what the mood of the party is. And you know that when the party is in a mood and say this is what we want, whatever you do, it takes people to build a party. It takes people to run a party. It takes people to campaign and win an election. So if those who are the major contributors to all these activities in a party are saying that we want this person, in fact, one person that declared support for Dr. Bawumia and said it means people must listen is Dambote. Because he is the director of strategy for NPP ahead of 2024 elections. The man who is in charge of the party strategy for the election says that in all his analysis, he thinks that this is the best candidate. For me, that was a very big message. Others will be endorsing Dr. Bawumia and all that. But I think what the man that the party is relying on as the director of strategy.
And relate to say if Bawumia said who claim is Bawumia be winning, Bawumia winning with Damboche endorsing Bawumia against Mahama. How does that is that dangerous to NDC? Because can Damboche is a strategist. Watch it.
Damboche will be on any party new power.
Political oracle.
Of political scheme in Ghana. We are NDC no NPP no. We are political situation in Ghana. Damboche or a very deep understanding of Ghana politics. And just as I party na jina to say 2024 election na yekono. Ono na ya appoint as a obi oda no for strategy. A point a ebe fa so a e betumi a win election ono na e dey ahia ne nsa. Na nipa na e dey ahia ne nsa say fa adwini ene hihye bra na yentumi win election. No say e betumi awini a candidate we na me feel say ye dey kwa ye be win a e message kese pa. Nipa bebre andoso Bawumia, but for a director of strategy no e dey ka say ejuma amudi ahia ne nsa say memwa na ye win 2024 no mema dream no candidate e dey kwa betumi aboa ama ye be win e Bawumia me a big message because me believe the party was so much confidence e wo Dambotre mu enti no mudi sa adwumadie na ahia ne nsa say onye in charge of director of strategy enti so obi a party no what that gidie woni mu say obetumi aye na ono say adwuma mudi ahia me nsa no nipa ye de no as a candidate betumi aboa ye Bawumia na che say a big message and for me no enda ne ka NPP party no se sia no ubewu say one no mo ye decision makers one no mo can be ema party no to me gina no omo nyina e ka say ye pese ye to me ko 2024 na ye wo any chance of say ye betumi awini a e say di Bawumia ko and the end na ka say me hu the caliber of people now omu eta Bawumia chi no and na me ka say dey bi party no one no mo ekura party no ayo mo adwen say nipa we de kwa on na beboa enti na me ka say kan de why ade pa say wabedu wo because o hwe kan na even penifo amaka say omo na party no e be ka say ekura omo pa ewo NPP party no e mo ahe kwa na endorse ken openly omo ahe na endorse ken openly but even though when you that endorsement kwa no Alan kwa nya bi mu kwa endorse no so what you say Alan nyam penifo no bi endorse no but can we hardly will you receive penifo na e be ka say uka NPP party se sia omo na party ni kra omo no hardly na bonso obi openly abe endorse ken anything that the performance na because obi say me say ni pa we win election na nkasa e ken because be the free back and a support na others ni no
negative cry
we need that kind of support from leading members of the party openly. But we never be second. It's only why here, but party need to about the mood of the party. Said party ni penny for no more party no, no more kebi a man for tie or party no no. Mood ni say ye omujitu mu say Bawumia as a candidate no, ebe mo a better chance at the elections than ona omunyina ebegina e. And now, me say November 4th, Bawumia be winning. Now, Bawumia winning, so I say now, can say that our strategy, the candidate or no prefer so be winning, it to me winning. Next, I say, met me a commutia boom with a strategy to counter their opponent and go into the election with a possibility and some chance.
Okay,
but the director of strategy,
Unyanka about me against Mahama. Pesa okay no but to
No, is it the election about the economy? I'm not going about me and Mahama. I said that they are aware of Mahama. Election about the economy. NDC and MPP records. We are 32 years in the 4th Republican constitution. NDC is 16 years. MPP is 16 years by the end of Akufo-Addo's term. Into a match you pay. Into a election for 2024. Question is that in the 16 years our party be the idea no. Then I bet you can't Ghana for say why you am omuntu omo no musantuma. And the believe comparative records papa no ya nya no 2020. The actual proper comparative records for elections no. Say you see a 2024. E ho na ebe mu proper because where there obi can made 12 years and obi edi 16. Where the 16, me so made 16. And they say I was 60 years now be dia abem no. Chire ya the property a wo wan ban etumi yema o man Ghana. Chire yen. And me na ma ko say ba omi ane ma me say da bi. Wo ko ene ba omi ane ma what strategy no ayira because no Ghana for him the two candidates but President Mahama we di ade da. Vice President Baumia so be di Vice President for 8 years. It's Ghana for him mo nyina. Obi a on the positive, Obi a on the baggage. Baumia on the baggage, Mahama on the baggage. And the money got two candidates in this one. That's what the two candidates in this one. Unfortunately, no. Against that party.
Okay.
Party of the say, Obe cataloging the achievements since na baya bapa wanyina no. Obe cataloging eno no their campaign message say 16 years na mama ye kwan e be di o man so no. Niama we na ya mo man. They are the two your opponent one. Yeah, your opponent. Me give that message no. About convincing voters more than what about the share candidate na min tuaba.
Okay.
Okay. Now
issue. Okay. So Elvis, because out of the number, I don't know the voters who do or when you down to the extent say or mobile share records. Because the Mahama catcher say Ghanaians or short memory. You're very fast. And
no correct. And no correct.
Lawyer, answer question where they are able to choice of answer me. Meaning say we are delegates there, but say the Elvis say can say more delegates no. Maybe I'm the money actually about me align no. Only the adding say about me align na more the money actually. Because also my chief strategies than what you call senior or party no class say a hon am more continue say hon number to my back.
Finiaba. Oh, say, kebi mami kebi no. Minya feedback bi minim say Elvis na. Okay.
Nobody say oh wa Elvis dey na esa hunti koso.
Sure. Na shasie ni free party no. Enti the party no aye ne say ye dey akwanya na gu ho ama wo mu ba be training nyina. Ti enu no ne enigisem kese pa ewo mu. Yedi kan ni super delegates ya ye ko ya party for no kasaye and it was quite resounding actually say victory no ekoma owura Bawumia na echinye bia enihu. You see the voice of the people is the voice of God. Si ye penyankopon ni etia di nipa dodo no e ka no eno no na ye nyankopon ni a e wo se yetie. Na MPP delegates ade bi wo mo ho wo mo ye nkrofo bi a wo mo ye opinionated afei ya na me kan say bi say you take your voter as you find him or her, including the voters prejudice, the voters idiosyncrasy, and everything that makes the whole of the voter. Enti wo mo de niema si ensene ni no makeri obi enu oto na bakwa obi abaye ba ko nso oto a ene the indices ya nipa ne keka bomu ansa na wode team no enya agoro enti se super delegates no
na delegates gina so de to abasa na oka
there be ya na metate se nkofo kasa asem no but se ewo hompo a enya adwuma wo MPP delegates so
okay
o ma ye bi pen da bi ha no o mo de niema sinsani ani na omo akire bebi a wo mo pese wo mo gina na wahunu se wo mo nso a wo mu a ene ye ka se dodo no ano kwa mani pa baako no enye automatic you eye dwumadene saa aba we a ye kwakoto ye ne a ye da susu a ye wo party no ye sua ne ma bebre e de afiri mu de di kan pa ne se so wo da ye so bi so obeba bepre akonwa a ye presidential yi no a wo sha ase ntem wo buru nsuo no ntem na amwani aye kokko na no ye aba ye kwakoto no from police station no se wo da na amenu no ye koye wie na akire na aba besi akire a obi abo na mani awie o obi abo na mani awie enti ho no na kire se ya titim koto no agugu ya wa no dada hwan die na aba be ye afiri mu wa hunu enti adwuma dire se de esi hunu se super delegates ni nyina no dodo no ekoma awura bawumia na ye hwempanimfo a wo mo nso abobo awura bawumia din no a sebi owura no wanane dem na saade we nyina ebaaye ebinum efre no medie ya na mepe argument ya ma delegates no appear to be wise and rational ya na mepe argument ya akwa say delegate na so onim de wo ye eja no kreda no ye ka ye say owura bawumia ye system candidate said ye sika no yi enye system candidate bi aso na wi ni abawo Sabi, what's wa? Your mobile farmer the phone now.
For instance, 2007, Sana Alan to a system candidate, but when we need Nana do we need 2008 candidate channel. The boy.
Sabu Makasa Sabre no see a system candidate.
He was a system candidate, but when we need. And your point is that Baumia corner or Cody kind he actually worked. And yes, I said the mafia no supporting no keke, but he worked to get there. He has put in the work.
You see, Miniaba, yatitin sembebri about mafia ne hu niema. See, me so ma me ti gina chire ha mani ase me hwe ne omamu kakra. As a lawyer, me sa wo party mu. Me pese me hwe se party no mra eye adwuma. Party ni mra ye hye de to ho no. Pepe pese de wo se ekono a na ekono. Na anhwe ya ade ba kwa ya na ekoso ne se dodo no akodi nipa ba kwa achi a eno no itself no timi ye intimidation for somebody, but that intimidation no I call it a democratic intimidation, and it's allowed. It is allowed. In fact, a democracy ya ye nyina ye dodo e de na aba ne be ma dodo no aba be di wachi enti no se wobi yo bibi na madodo no akodi nachi a na eno no itself ni intimidate wa. There's nothing anybody can do to help you.
Okay.
Because that intimidation is a democratic intimidation. There was a we are say absolutely.
This issue, mommy say about me, I said the Elvis no any analysis here all kinds about me ahead, but he was very quick to say this weekend make that same thing Elvis kind of platform is not can go for any terms and I'm saying politics as in the emotions and politics. The okay and make us about me ahead. But Ken had created history, and you can't deny the history that he has created.
Absolutely.
He's the only one of entire race, energy, kind of support, or the even party, no class, MPP Foundation, even congratulate, they should award him for energizing their youth. Because prior to Ken, Memua or Bemuno, not MPP youth in Bebratia, that they were disappointed. Because not cocoa for me, Bebre, and not come expect MPP bank, or Benya, not Bebra Bemobu. But Baomia, a Ken Bemuno. Was Sunday knew all these youth would have voted for NDC, but our picky boys seeing back some new energy that was dying off in MPP. It was dying off in MPP. But Ken decide another back. Ken decide another back in MPP. But my main saw this issue. That I heard him a party Nankasa to reward him because of the honorary resources until he has done half of Baomia Jumakra for him. Something that even the party itself, MPP machinery and mobile power, and more MPP for mobile power party structure, and in the machinery it was dead almost for a long time because who was so board John Boyd and Mama Tutiano, not John Boyd man so any as general secretary. The party system was dead. And the energizing war rekindle party, back to life. And there was some man award the cry for doing that for you.
Me haba, in fact, asem ya wo kan enka me babe sisudua. Na mpo ma me ntumu nkyene. Ade a wopani no aye no wayade. Wayade papa. Na yemu bebre so wo party no mu a ye gidi se wopani no obedi mampani da bi. Wahunu no nokre no na wo ka no se mabunu no a wo mo party no bebre no ehunu se wo mu pe obi aka bibi a kire no wo mu pe obi a wo mu su kire no wo mu ni suo eba eye saa papa yi a wono no atu no ho de ama wo mu wo fom a wo mu ni obi a wo mu ka bi ama no eno no so nye automatic o adwuma bi no wo ye de o eno so abre no adwuma bi no wo ye etimi de mama ho se pe wo party no no pa ne se ye de akonya no ato ho ama wo mu nyina na obia de na hoden de wode ba owura ba omia de ne de ba woni wo gini de eginam owura ken so de ne de ba eno so ya de fofora bobbo firi fom a kire se party ne mabunu nte ne ho jai
okay
ohunu enti sa options we ni nyina na ma democracy no ye fe the beauty of democracy is in the plurality ne dodo se we nya dodo no de na akoye kenka bi na akoye autocratic wahunu but when you have the options na wo choose a eno na ama oral alantrematin free a wafiri mu no yemu bebre yeni anye ho in fact I believe say the bearer of the political dream no personal ebi taachira wo mo bua no de nanso ginaye no ankasa de won na asie tie kodu ba bi no so wonko bi wa obi ani ho asemka na wo in fact bebre no ani nye ho bebre no ahu ne say options no do so a ena ma akansie no ideas no eba eno no so na matemamufo mo kwoto aba no etubie eyibie ma no eyeye enso ni nyina no no kontonkre ni gina ya obesie but say ye dodo no a wo makodi obi achi no menu aba ma mefa we ntwato say dodo no o makodi obi achi no say no na bia ha no a eno no de medin kan ka say eye part of your democracy eye allowed na ma ho se pe no so se party no enkohye mbra bi a ekwakotutu obi nantini na ye di simply na to amu nyina pepepe na obi a wo hu akonya so ye adwumadene na wo de ka bibi kire delegation se de o mo ye no
okay enkofo ken boys no onya adwene kra je so mo dwa kra se o se oni office nyina mo ka te ken won wini but futu a de be ma boys ndani se
dabi o mini aba maka me se sa pani no obedi mampani dabi
but
I can't tell MPP delegates na maka no wo mo no wo mo susu ye wo mu tirimu no wo mu tirim tina maka say you take your voter as you find him or her na said you go for ti penasem no de enye kwa na minim say yes abre we yi ana say ye bre foforo eno no de delegates no ene be kire ene hu adwumaden so a obeye efiri na ikopim say ye beto aba no
okay ma me prof we yi na article because na better prof but if you amagio so say ebi mu nunu omo ho ene omo sere okay minim ni pakra o kasa na George Ako Express so say why is it that youth no mo follow ba omi ati second said o mo follow no so mo answer question no Emma yemusa Elvis no answer sa question no e mo scratch say masa ye ni abrewate ye no onya adwene kra catch a lawyer ye ne nya adwene wo de ka no eno so sala sanya by force on the lawyer be adwene was also che wadwene so obi adwene da ni tinti do enye for say on lawyer be adwene White Angel say don't write Kennedy Japan off catch Elvis the council momo writing off cry jumana oye no boba he can deliver a shock to people. Benjamin Lamte say why the pressure on Ken to step down. Say mamu nim so own winia. Why the Elvis said the independent person. So no come and Ken real pressure so on resign. More people before no. Mona was a mubusa momo party for no if there's any pressure. Second is step down. More kasa mumusa mo party for no. No mu ya no. Akosia oyamiche no say if ya NDC did not know what we call good leadership. The way they left the nation zero with debt no. MPP for at this point to make me raise ya ba bedru baby one on two, no, so now some more catch NDC for no, and a Kofi Azuma say if ya MPP government and I don't know are the champion of toilets, you take away no money at the omono de side, but it didn't pan on the campaign. Woman be encourage you, Bia. Kwame Oduro no say if you why are you encouraging Baumia's cronies cram, pato? This is the indiscipline that was system no more. Munia botre. Obiaba all right to support you, be all right to support China Jenny. So we China also be encourage you, be also deep about also deep about China Jenny. So allow and then decide for yourself which one I will bet to a mom. What I say, I okay, Neo Kaite no say this show clearly that Ken doesn't win, they will vote NDC. Or say if you are the among crop we crack can it as a second and we near I use now can. Among got 1 people on beto I'm an NDC for and I could do Jem Fios or say pray to vote have no bearing in the building a democracy massa stop crossing pie bomb the nyadi juma and one say more ground no makako juma William Nanani Mako say Ken will come out victorious November 4th no omudo mu ojide say Ken be winning and Nana Ako Express say MPP ni NDC leaders now they are corrupt. This is why omunyine show Kennedy Japan we hear bia we independent simple content crow no betimi akere se Ghana na nko nanim anase enko say prof na me ba so how do you see elections no omunyina aka se ba onya
elections no enye simple senia me nuanu mo kan no hwe political party ene na wo aban na political party yi aban a eyi ewo aban na nipa edi animu no nipa from even university prior to aba ebi hwe wan kasa personality ni akoto aba ma enti nipa nankasa odi animu no county so wo hwe super delegates ni nipa akoto aba na menim de enti a Alan drop it out because definitely no na ese ba omia wini you can all the 275 chair of the party no 275 constituencies MPs government appointees council of elders omunyina yakufo the establishment and definitely they were going to vote for Baumia because MPP is still in power. If you want to catch out the president who here a contract bia who here be position ni nyina yero kasa kona kotuma Baumia and you know na nipa
so they were using a vote, you know.
Yes, nipa 961 there. Na sa na tie because the makeup almost selected woman no. Sa na beba. But you call grassroots they say. You call grassroots they say no. You got 230,000 voters, including grassroots. And na Canada, Japan, a grassroots man. Look, the top hierarchy in the establishment, you know, a kufuadu abamu no, and almost support Baumia. The MPP mom ye middle no omanya share Alan supporters from Akufo the first term in the second term obia one and dia more opposition omunyina ya mo hwe obia ye obi from MPP no go ka kire na nado no se wo ya Alan na oposi e beje funsem obia nim enti sankrofo ni nyina nso na nko mo support Alan na Alan mistake o ye ni se nka o ye minister of trade and industry no Nencroft ananka onimwom so support na so sort you out position say just say one minister of trade and industry nyina no o push you so sha ho no so nya bibidi say na be yanka sambre ananka o ya yi nke beboa because Alan was branded as cash Alan cash but Baumia ene Canada Japan etwa ne cash no nti say Alan no ye nyina no for time wa ye ambassador to US in the de be ye trade and industry minister Akufo at the time into unknown persistent in the history of this country no almost over 12 years no one ministry or a minister until the only way about media brand such a person or a technocrat say or a cash and your man branding ye because cash now modi using as branding no and crofo be channel ye shoba umian crofo sika omutuama delegates no ene kan japo sika omutuama delegates na ala ntimi antua sa
they say
because establishment na na work for one time no say ni hobium sika ni omo hobium politics ni so wo 8 years na wa ban maso back wa Ghana ha one your party na begu there are many facts as I say I catch them so opposition 8 years for Ghana or political party no one hwe begu until NDC will do everything to win power because they can't be in opposition more than 8 years so and people say possible. Now, you got 230 delegates in a control about in December. No, Ken has a higher chance of winning because on no grassroots. And Baumia was the top hierarchy, Alan was in the middle, and then Ken the grassroots. And in the end, say no, Ken a higher chance. Politics, and yes, I may buy a moment na di Obama buy. Moment and the day Donald Trump will buy. Politics is a moment. The moment is bringing Kenya Japan. And if Kenya Japan wins in MPP, or Beha Lancham, or Beha Mahama Pai in the final elections, But Sabawumia win, then it's a done deal for Mahama. That is the plain fact. And say MPP for person breaking 8, and you bet me a breaking 8, I'm MPP. I can. And Yabawumia, Manuato.
There be to obo problem and find to work against President Mama because they're okay. President Mama so what did can you? He has NDC. The good thing NDC here and say, you are candidate dada. And because of more opposition, the division kitten what NDC mono and never visible beam. So small one there by about parliamentary leadership. No, say I can't. I'm not an article. And now Mahama a grassroots NDC a grassroots party. Exactly.
And the Canadian Japan is a grassroots person. Because what from 2001 and the way the MPs are NDC strong no from Semo.
Exactly.
This is the first time about meeting about ballots so we win elections. Super delegates into Baumia and grassroots person why elections. I feel no but Canadian Japan in grassroots how to talk to delegates. And now we MPP history, most baby a tie of parliament 137 137 now. Canada Japan yasumano. Canada Japan a year Juma one MPP no man grassroots he knows them. And I make us say if MPP want to break the 8, the only person who bet me breaking 8 ama MPP is Ken, not Baumia, because grassroots NDC was grassroots. And Canada Japan is a grassroots person. So Obetimiya Machi NDC good for boot because he has branded himself as not part of the MPP establishment or a critical friend in MPP. Even though I am MPP, MPP
opposition within government,
Yes, and me and Magasa Machi grassroots and Kofoka said, "Nigeria crowd ya bonia obejina TV so can until you be a Ghana no, you be an Obeka."
Yeah, but bro, that is the general way outside. How about your delegates? Also, Unia Bema a lawyer can say delegates for a room to based on your matrake. And how far someone said, "No, when you're the baby koi." Now go on for the crazy years. I don't catch you say fear delegates. And to grassroots say yes, can be a grassroots person, but delegates no more. Are they the average grassroots people? Are they people who go to Ken side?
My research said delegates no more bet for about 230,000. No, bisa send nipa here professionals boom. And Timinia it was no a lawyer. And you know, say Ohunyama from the law perspective because or yet that the profession into Ohunyama different. But more delegates no more to about the majority are illiterates. And the Obuwa wa ushu keke and now one yen effect cannot do about Obuwa wa would think keke and not the twaba and the reason to obey to Edison you be poby. Obuwa wa when Yabana yen effect. Obuwa wa ukwan chane obuwa na nantu etusane obi di pobi enti ni obi di pobi asem de different but Canada Japan de or branding e ho say or ye kanawu bibi ko ban anya obeka and the youth like that youth no ma ba ho de president ekoto $4 million worth of past questions e de come free SSS for and kwala no nya free our friends Pasco no ama exams no ye don't want the president na tem so when it ya the president the youth for my banner omo patem didie omo come obo swasem and Canada Japan aligned to them. He is somehow
Canada Japan is a hero. He's a hero to our youth,
They say or align with the youth the way omo behavior here and he said omo your mad your be Canadian chono Canada Japan aligns with them. Baumia is a refined person. Or an academic. And in Japan, I'll give you a showdown. Or you that I'll give you a showdown as a strategy because academics we are like that. It's about framing. And to who say can showdown is going to the ground. So let me also use it to frame my own thing so that because momentum, the law of momentum, the law of Mo is on the side of Alan Canada Japan now. Canada Japan has been able single-handedly, establishment no be and support no. No only by me no Alan. But what team near Charlan, it is Alan political career and dear can Japan I end no.
Okay, what if Okay, Prof, what if NPP for no Baumia? She said the Unia Bema lawyer came.
Or
the can yen running mate this way.
Very difficult because the temperament is different. The temperament, political party, no party, no. I told me about our dream or party, Nagasa position, so party the better said no, your person will say because your council of elders. Omina Kotraba may be more can him say clearly Omina Penasa, Momon Peno. Go be a man dosino. Yaka dan butcher semi Yaka council of elders, Yaka party chairman. Yenim ya won't to me, yeah, a nipping not their own support wine. Or put everybody on the spot to support Baumia. And Nyako Sinisa or Nunim say, may yam Pamasam.
Okay.
But he's the David. He's the David or the family. Yako share a Nathan. Odi for Nathan ko share money nyina o se o money o se be money nyina ni o se na asa o se o anu ani o se da bi nyame se nyesa o se akwase bi ewo nwuram ono do hwanwan ono de me mekra me kan ono ti wuram o se ko fa ne bra na me hwe ono na nyame yi no. That is the dark horse of MPP.
Okay.
Can Japan establishment in see ono no okasa keke why say no. He is the choice of the youth because employment is a big issue. You free me now, a boy meet me call no matter by Gomo Bobono. Men meet me disguise me who shut I gave yet to who's a professor. What boys number born, only in I bet. Now maybe some said, None among pay you man was boss, and you may be any hawk. And to youth Nabano, almost pay quick money. Almost popular moment, Jumaye. Almost cassa anyhow. Because they are looking for instant gratification.
Yeah.
Ken is their voice. He aligns to them than any other candidates.
Okay.
So, but your tradition no NDC, you know, me say, if you am a researcher, my no, obu NDC niya, MPP fully there's a year can say, you know, only more. Grassroots no, only MPP ni biya. And then MPP funds be wa, the NDC ni be say we crown a chairman of the only no. So we live in a country at the grassroots, you know, traditionally, we say, Nipa Pan the Bush focus again, NDC for purely NDC, you dare not.
Okay.
And the hands of MPP, you dare not. In the but swing voters, you know, and maybe.
Okay.
And Ken has a chance of swinging the new entrance of 3.3 million. No, our meted 6 to 45 years. You know, any new boys know over 2.6 million first, you know, time voters. You know. So 2.6 and on Kuabit member where we need swing voters because MPP NDC in the Akatia to Obia one about 5 million votes. But we hear about 1 million, 1 point something swing voters, and the youth can do that. So limited registration, youth know etimico register. Na obi etimika such rom say we dash into Konako by become no papa to. So Bobby Timika such and so dash into Kotraba no more too massively. And Yama Bessisa. So we shall go to America. I've stayed in America for 20 years. We shall US, UK, Germany, Uncle Crawford and Brafon the Twaba.
Okay.
Because someone the Omo Daji almost steady policies. But you from Papa to Papa, but you from Ebano so Omutimi aligning with phobia. Send America can asemna. They will go and vote. But if Ken wins, sir, and Alan Crawford when you know Mobuafu, Ama Alan Yin can go and support Ken.
Okay.
They will never support Baumia because Alan allegations is against Baumia. No, Ken. So, and so many economical support can Japan as a Japan winia. Me say, or no better me breaking 8, you know, I'm an MPP because or a grassroots and NDC a grassroots party. And you bet me match NDC boot for boot.
Okay. Prof.
Quick reaction. What we say? The American nyina me de ba besi pose Ken edia wo de ba on board ya Prof Ken enye automatic adwumadi bi na edia bre no owura ba wo mianso de a ono so de anya no nkrofo a omudi na chi nyina no so ye adwumadi bi na edia bre no. I do not like the argument here. Yes, electorate no doesn't know what he or she is about. To say establishment candidate, and we need about at least if yes, he pay. Well, no, I'll be bold to say Sika said you're not prof okay. Thought there be a personality matters and some other things. but ni nyina no beye adwumaden a candidates no beye ne asetena wo mo ne delegates no diatena. I will opt for any opinion that will make the voter more rational and wise. On say ne ye voter ya ma fe wotimi ko jiska we wo ho no ajiska we wo ho o say oh kabeto ama wo na so wa ni tua na ase o de kwosise dum ni adan as if say the position be ekura na ye beje afiri ne nsem ana woboa wonu na take the decision wahunu ba because of say na ye ka no enti no waje ha na fe na ba beka say sabidi enti na akoto mawi enti media strictly voter bi a wo to be anim the warrior na any adisuade enso ma ya yaka wa manyonum nyina ni ehunu say hard work rewards. At least example ye Kennedy ayeka na sem enwumre wo ye adwumadene na wa brabo a wo bono in the private ebire dura eno no manfo behwe na wo mo so kai owura bawumia wo mo so kai no wo no so ehyaase enunwuma a wo no so ayode aba bedru de wadru obie ni wa woda ne mpaso a yetabiri tumi e de akwakoma no eno no na abehunu se ye fitie mu mpo no sa akonwa to na ye pre no kuntunkuri ni birisi ye pre na ni braso wahunu enti mini aba
technically no by extension alan the end adwuma nchedan komsa
minim se bia no tire man ni free mu dia I can't be holding his brief but
adwuma komsa na ma betina criticizing the team no anyhow they did things that they could have done better than what they did. But Elvis, what do you think about wrapping up here? To me, I Supreme Court there another time. You better court there so.
First of all, more beyond that, say delegates, more grassroots, more illiterate, more nim di omupe. Obika sasa sini who obwa. Nipa be brewo grassroots, and some neba be coordinated election. Now so ebim no mudu omani mo abase me pese ye to abama me na menye police station executive. And some not taking that decision. No nim di entia or taking say to abama no police station executive. Because no say e to me bi na e di manu na sa to me na emre bi ba or the day ejuma. It is a what you now ya wa say tani pa na grassroots into a illiterate onim di okan obua udada ho. The moment when I say me come to abama me as police station executive no onim se sa to me no or the beto abama obi obey constituency executive owi a or the beto abama obi baba regional executive onim se or the beto abama regional executive no the ato abama obi obey flag bearer for the party or the beto abama why never be parliamentary candidate anything na onu akotina se yentuma me enti yetuma na onu ona dwini why prepare say me I'm going for it because I want to use that power to determine the people who will rule the party from both the constituency, regional, national, presidential candidate to MP. I want to be part of those who will make that decision. Police station executive into Abamami. And if you underrate those people, because they are often one co-school, now we are Obua or a grassroots politician. Only the OSC work out as a school. And then no woman says on school. Politics no one beam one
better point of
Manika must have prepared the election form was your Kennedy will be young himself was establishing him from so many years on a grassroots person. And the outcome of the vote actually say it has worked for him. By seeing about in the internal party elections, no, are more different from a general election. More different because no, Onukwako Siki saying to Obama no as polling station executive no, Okobi okosre moa, and Obi Buano no ojina ye no wini ye. Se sani pani Buano, ema onu wini ye no, eka chene se for MP no, me pese ye tuma we, regional me pese ye tuma we. Presidential candidate to my way because any Panama name one son no be polling station executive no and to know what be stand the one and come into man.
Okay.
And you know the structures how it works within internal party no it's not same as how a general election vote works.
Okay.
In the internal party election systems no people believe say we buani wa into do no so say me buani wa I have a duty and responsibility say me the buani.
Okay.
And the bottom line, the Ken is a grassroots person. I'm not for any for him. But many who can say, how many of those polling stations that got on November 4th, time almost seeking election to become polling agent, Ken and not Ken supporters never at that position. It's going to be very important because people in position. So I'll feel a duty bound to help that person to also get in the position. And the question is that all the 230,000 don't run polling station executives. So go to Naba or baby say when they buami, time I miss standing election. Why am no more party no more buami and I'm in position. Almost no more and you know more much na misu mako abua mumfo mo intino the dynamics of internal party elections no a bit different from what happens out there. Intino I believe the can here we are getting the credit there. Time or by any performance or put up clearly, and if you listen to voices around that, people at the grassroots will say that one there's no doubt about it. But as to the actual people who will be on the register, the question is and one he never suppose yes, Ken is a grassroots person, but I can tell you Ken is not the only grassroots person in the party. If you want a political say Samia Wukudu baby as a you know how the youth react. Because Samia Wuku as a young person, Oma who said he is also a grassroots person, so I Juma from the grassroots and Obeduha, the youth also have a certain affection for that person.
Okay.
Number 3, 2-time general secretary. Why Juma also with the grassroots. So all those people who are supporting you alone, meanwhile you're a grassroots person, it's very important. It's important, it works. You need a lot of numbers. So Ken is standing alone. His other problem is that Sami Ewuku, Damboche, and others are come Ken Kampwa. And I will catch them say Ken will win easily. I will not be surprised. Because these are also very deep grassroots people. Almost all more grassroots, almost dealing on regular basis. And you know, so the general party election there, Ken there because for a single person, you know, we all agree that what they have done for Ken. I always said it. Ken has done so much for the party. Every election, offer constituency, even police station elections, he goes to give the constituent man and say, move our government elections. Elections.
Hold on for this point of order. Hold on for this point of order.
Elvis, I mean, I think I like your animation. You are passionate about what you are saying, but I think Obianka said, no, that is not the basis of the argument. Or Obia delegate. But Metimia catcher will say from fact to say, Obu control backward, you know, Nimdi or Trabasa, Utimi Besun, say, I didn't know Metuma way to be here to Missy. Messi, I'm writing a book and a Ghana for being about grassroots democracy and yet here. There is even spiritual piece of it. Obu a delegate is guy, the man acquired the idea draw and yet your man into a Jessica. What your man is swear, Obu I could try to
I think in the point
there are many factors. There are many factors. There are many
He's
factors.
saying, delegates for the fact that delegates for the school quite no. A fear a form politics of past.
And then I make catcher say, Sam the men in the yard, Opian who are workers will be up school in Yansa because a woman said you to Passia. The first will be a school in Jesse or no enemy Yansa, but when we talk about discernment, like I said, there are many variables will be making decisions to be our forms. Now, on to make control, so we call MPP and NDC platforms. They bring a recorded voice near the two because I will try, they bring to me kind. But on betting me to suit Nipa or Pesa or Trabamano. But we are talking about persuasion. Make Chassis a political party, any delegates in their persuasion. One betting me a persuading Nipa more. Obu okra obeti me near friend of mafia, you bet me I could say what you will be. So where you say no antisa when you bounce on no form.
Yeah.
And to send you ever say cano, I am not doing Obia doing dear Metias because you are doing the same and then nobody is thinking.
Okay.
But on a money you super sure say because say Damboche no money party omo maka nyina support Bawumia no na omo nso so ye grassroots no na che say Bawumia na be win na dwen no bia na obi ani adwen asem ho but so we shut dynamics say na economy say the law of momentum now the entire basis nam Ghana na madi ache na obi ekọ abaka ni say the law of momentum is on his side. He surprised Nkrofo during the super delegation with votes awonyae, and he's taking that momentum on his side to go to December elections. And no money dark horse. You can't deny that factor in politics. So whoever wins. Whoever wins, you know, we're winning. But Nepacha said you cannot discount or not a fast or a grassroots person. And he said, Obiwo Bawumia camp. No, if he said, Alam, your friend is saying, can a Japan factor no and who in papa because ni who you sana person me check ni who because baby I do need 230,000 no obia ne boafu sebe nanado aban enko yema no ye MPP ni no say obi timi convince ni say okay can a Japan dey or a different person or no dey o kire na dwen enti say wo tu abama na ne ekoso enye no beka e no no so wa anya dwuma obeyi wadi ne ekoso Ghana ne enko yi oba beka because only there and now our minister probate me apamo and it's any panel area because democracy in baby ya do no ye new baby ya be here obi or gentle ne other way say here obi on so rough kakra so because but it's a lecturer be no all chen and crofade na me twam or say Ghana no sabi prediasa Jimmy no doors with ye obi obetime awaye free ho and no fit so can Japan obi obetime as I say no beka so and it's na bi no so hu no say papa yi asem no obeka ne saa so upo obeka ne saa because yam pa no kra wo mamu enti yan ka ne saa and our assess strategy no and na UTV ni mada woni mi use nkrofo oba obeka asem ne say ye TV stations na prekrofo a yan people before we are tired of it. People are looking for obi obeka no kra ni say le tie ma why no kra nani umpo sana no kra de tie on the ground me feel say ye tie ni saa ebebo yi na because ye do crossroad in your maya obi a person man be ye me de se kwan ye ye a eye ma ye nyina hospitals ye ma nyina me mfa ho ne political party ye say NDC na people na ye yo ye market ye a ye nyina enjoy ye develop here man
Prof Amina say have it we a point no say what baby a prof na a professor come from
that's what I'm saying. When a lawyer can candidates no be on the strengths and weaknesses obi so obeka cho say Ken send your okasa no one pay. Okasa mpenyifo
like that.
Okasa mpenyifo ni ono so one pay nasem. The fact that we feel say that attribute so okana adwenu will appeal to somebody no to another person so send your okana asem a o feel say e bia send your okasa mpenyifo ni no ono so feel say Ghana yesu ne yamamre ne yesu ban no enye say okasa pay ono so beka so ono so pay kan asem. Then I'm going to make internal elections there. The dynamics with the election following Amaya, general election is far different from an internal election because delegates have yet to come on 700 delegates, will be 5,000 for a parliamentary seat. It's all Luzuni seat. Otia will be 5,000 Ghana cedis for 700 delegates. Now, if you have to abandon no way lose. The opponent in Tiasao. But you talk about it, we lose. It is time that the delegates no the entire take decision class say yen to miswa banana menya police station executives no. And say what decide say from constituency to regional to national to who will become the MP and who become presidential candidate no, he or she want to have a say. And it's not coordinate say mutu miswa at the local level. And the same for almost imagining and I make an candidate we all can say the performance will be something only we win the election for the first election because for him to come as a first timer, now our contest from 2007, so no what me be beating just like that. No about that number 2. Clearly, no is the winner of the election. But I'm not saying I'm saying that he will really perform in November 4th. Whatever has happened in the October 26th, no. Obenya a lot of votes in November 4th, but I think, sir, the mood of the party, from my assessment, the mood of the party in 2023 to 2024, no, They feel fair. That is what I've seen. Think that the best candidate for them is for Bawumia to go. So whatever happens on November 4th, let's understand. Internal elections, dynamics are different from a national election.
Any final thoughts now? You're moving on because you have time.
Yes, as a party, you know, you boy who abaso, ya dear. Yes, there be also super delegates, you know. Say, will be quite to be a who dear see you. Penny be as one go to Kumawu, and Kopri Kumawu, Kunya and San Wababe Pema Penny. A whole idea no do baby crop Samay, was here Banuka who could you. Was here Banu could you, and now who grows on what the cars won't go be you. What be the news of time?
Allegations, Alan Razy,
and I make us say, Obi dear no. Yes, so dear, yet Timia call first round, I say, as we be. Miniaba, so we have issues, Mira, Alan, Eka. Isolated issues to be at. So, okay, say, that's who Muanka me pepper. Na ofiri mu so no yenim akoma yawo a ode abre ebinumo na cheso yobi a ye de se kronkronkron no a ye mfani ni agro ye de se kronkronkron no ye ya ofiri mu party ni gusu a ye ne no kasa efise ye sensamanfo okra pedom si ye adwene koye se ala no nko a na ebi a wokura entesa ono so wodom wedi na chi a kire se ye omu nyina ya de hia ye ni di akire na mom se ye beye ne yebeko ye nimu no kakra yetumi ayo no yebo ye ho abaso na afi baabi antoto yie no ne ahwe ne atoto ne yie se de beye ayemfa the remnants no enkonko wura kese num na ye de ye wogidie se party fo no kasa enoa no ye de enoa na party embenifo ye hwo ye ne ye constituency officers ne regional and national officers de dodo no de beto no ye dia na se ye maame awo ne ye se ye nuano no se nipa no a delegates be yi no ye betam na se akonkon ne aton na magana fo na fe ye nim se ye mpanimfo nso a wo mu kono de wo mu bia mu odu chen Owura John Dramani Mahama wo mu bia party fo no be yi no yo bi obetimi de Owura John Dramani Mahama echi e de aka fom enti
na mi se no ano no ba enti mu message be na mo de betia me do be face Mahama.
Bibre biaba. One say Owura John Dramani Mahama de yesuna ye mokechire o. Yesuna ye mokechire ba ku
for 16 verses 16.
Biaba.
Message be na mo de be call.
I
confirm generation first time voters
Biaba. Ye be kai wo mo. No mo ankai ase na nsia nkukọ nketenkete so de so o mate. Owura John Dramani Mahama said the ode besi so man ye bebubo nkukobu ne ayen nkuko enketenkete eno no de se na nsen ya was it 2016 wan shebo
na mu defending na Elvis kan 16 years na mu defending no de na Canada Mahama kan de ono na ko ya no so tin forget mo de na mo de ko kan se mo betena so 16 years
Yes, 16 years no enkwada ekosuku free wo anu wo mu ne yedi da so nko mu nya kwanya to see the four walls of a classroom can see that ene wo maja nantwie so hwe ekosuku a we nya dia ye betimi abrashe na side se nei se me ne wo kase ka beti senka generator tu se ne wo bi enya kanea e de ye adwuma eno so nye automatic yo aban bi ho adwuma no ene digitization ye abayi a interoperability sikasem contemporary enyina ekoyi a eno de ahohare abreyi obi so nwemu adwene o ene wiase nyina dollar no ko hum Venezuela and China omo try so hard to even remove the dollar from omo transactions here ene obi adwene gold for oil ye de ya ma dollar no atumi agina kakra na Nigeria omutu fuel kra chen ye no enche kra no omo salai e wo fuel pump no omo nya bi ye de no ubura wa no anya bi abu Mini aba we nada ye niema eye adwumaden.
Unya bibo na ne boy say. Fu na boy say. Unya bibo
Mini
na
aba obi kra nya bi nto. Obi nya bi nto. Wo kwa ba bi nso kra ne boden pa. Ene UK omu su fuel. Ebo enya agro. Ene wiase be bie ni wa fuel no ebo ewo fom. Nanso ye da so gina ye nanso ankakra essentials aye hia so o man no de ehun kwaatwe. We ye niema MPP aban yenim se Ghana fo ani tua no mo behwe no mo beto aye so bio.
Yo la mama na wase nkofo emini upa message a omo send no making hani na cha wa nwe wona
Me aba wo hu se ya na ye kan na ye de atwa to se ye kan ye ken ye nka se ahoboa so yakwantuo ye nka se ahoboa so yakwantuo na mom ya ye bi aduru baabi ni nim sisi nya bre eni fapem no ayeye no se Ghana fo mi akwanya mi yesi so a ye nim de 2008 MPP aban de Ghana bedru ye Ghana fo anto aye so a yesa kọ ye chi biu eni ya na ye kan na ye de asere se wo mu adawroma ebire mu ade ne so ya ye bi to mo hwe no mo nto aye so na kopim bi wo babu
lawyer yan fancy ya do an ye be se nkofo be hu mo bo amama santo amamo there because I dey we there a serious issue but you do her near better. I mean, I was baby. Me Elvis Dako, editor. I find that the Obokrata, one of the fantastic journalists you ever find, or kind of paying, very intelligent. And to be brain but unim the unimno, Niama, me behind the scenes. Some of you munim, intina mudi atem no way advice. And no they my proper analysis no far no one started their drawing board. Said the prof can now do your homework, It's obviously we now I inculcate. But the good thing is party company for no. Sanya we more Elvis no prof no near idea can you they always listen and write. It's here now I say Elvis Dako find that the worker and editor. So a lawyer Kwabna Boatin so ye for MPP communication team member and a professor the Academic City University and also your professor of leadership. I watch your home books baby and say also about big actual book. Into more would attempt there. Young Benzo, but you are 10 years wife, 10 years data, I mean, I call your campaign more party. Fire campaign more party. Because party about baby or man, and no chess or money becon him, and our uncle him, or money be ye, and also uncle on ye. Why tell you say if you're worried and come worry because you'll be a do first. Obi a do first, why? And one's of a bumpire money background, no, I hear you money, yeah, mouth. So I tell you, Unia also say, what you say. It may be any do be at them. They all support about me and support about me. They all support can, but your homework, no. They all support my hammer, so support my hammer. But what the other top your homework, be a better so be a kind of fact drawing board. So party conference a WhatsApp platform, I also now more share ideas. More meeting, I'm ward meeting, polling station meeting. You bring it up, now we a discussion. This is not the time how you party food so you be at them. This is the time all hands on deck. Yeah, Jumama party no mba power. Said ya Ghana choma. Said the Ghana yet to say Dubai. And Ghana yet to say Qatar. NDC MPPO, the other third party, the one to end on the line, you be a benya mufasobi. Obiako baby ede akuku draw any then. And the other brag actually be as a Ghana ye Ghana na ye. And ne cry ye cry who ye Nigeria for ne. Me fa Uber be driver ni Camerooni. And I was bragging to the Cameroonian. No, no, cross Ghana, dear, yeah, no crowd holidays, a Ghana, no holidays. You feel proud. Yeah, my Ghana, yeah, because a year ahead, there's no discrimination. Yeah, you enjoy. And the NDC party need a beba no bear Ghana, yeah, you're supporting. MPP need a beba no bear Ghana, yeah, you're supporting. I don't just say, or be so criticized on penance, just a file homework. Wow, candidates, now candidates need to be made because the entire candidate is a candidate no agenda. My Ghana. What I say? Help your candidate to win and change Ghana. Simple. When you think use the data to push your candidate. Now candidates into me now candidates also one no mine in ye. I was about Mamina when I was some joining me a day just I said I can send my production team. Mr. Kojo Hansen, any a deep bediacon. Mr. Kojo Hansen, a deep bediacon. Boating man or say if you when you come to New York Bronze, I brand best ram boating. My banana baby mount hard. Why? Bronze for any queens in Manhattan for Mona Motia Bruche. Mona Motia Bruche na Momo mo de say o de. Mona me prema for. Mami leave you with Baumia de. And then Mahama de catch mo say mo kra ho mo ha no.
Administration. Omo kan ya maybe na etete me nti me yi omo ano normally me yi sa nyoma na no enso mo ka trade fair me ka chom se hwe mo ntena omampanya akonja no so da ehon from ampo emmo mo da enti mo nim se na etite me se ejuma no ennafon ejuma din ye enti obia eboa edidru baby na obia beje na ode ato so o se din wo ho wonim hwe incompetent mahama incompetent ma also omoka broni kasa omo brofo ne broni for the India me kasa Ghana for brofo ne bi ezu etomba incompetent mahama administration and this MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you 1 district, 1 factory. Nanya brofun kwa no muka slangs omo. Ye ka twimpo ye ka slangs. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana ye ya mobododo. Ghana ye here mine. Yet is the castle. I come there.
North na Oshe Zongwa. 2 strongholds. See, Dr. Baumia Bejina ebe tofom. And tofom so NDC to me win election. Voter region. Me call Jina voter region. Making more votes. I'm a MPP. Where voter region? Making more votes. I'm a voter. And yes, sir. And yes, sir. Making voters so making anti almost strongholds. No, you know, ebe shaky. Ebe shaky omo. Enintina. Enintina. Omusuro Dr. Baumia Sano. And yes, sir. Because Omunyina nimse me bejina wa mema omu showdown enti Ushe North na Ushe Zongwa 2 strongholds. See, Dr. Baumia bejina ebe tofom and tofom so NDC to me win election. Voter region, me call Jina voter region, making more votes.